What's up, everyone?
Hey,
Welcome.
what's up, M3? And what's up, everybody on YouTube and these YouTube streets? How you guys doing tonight?
What up? What up? Standing man with the master plan. I mean,
You
you know,
know it.
I'm doing good, my brother, and good to see you as always.
Good to see you too, man. How was your day?
Hey, man, nothing like a night. Of course, always too good, And other than that, man, I'm just ready just to kick back, man, and enjoy the show like with you and with Lola as well too. I mean, as soon as she gets everything set up and give us a good go, like in the private chat, then we'll be able to pull her up.
All
Lola, if
right.
you're ready, give me that thumbs up. But other than that, Stan, I'm doing good.
Good, good. Yeah, my day was I thought today was Friday. Um, but I have vampire hours. I just woke up, I'm just waiting. I'm like went around, I'm just like, wait, what am I supposed to do today? This is
Yeah.
like my first cup of coffee. I don't know if you guys know it or not. Wherever you are in the world, right now it's 7 p.m. I get off work tomorrow morning around 9 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
When I wake up, I mean, they see me on live chat when we have meetings, and I got bed hair. I know, like people like, well, you black, how you have bed hair? Anthony would tell you, they're like, man, go back to sleep.
Hey, Stan, look. This is too early, man, for a fail. Okay, look, hair is just hair. Okay, look,
What
I
you
don't look.
mean?
Look,
Last time you guys were like, man, go
look,
back to bed.
the only time when hair is bad, right, is when you become
Yeah.
bald. All right, that's when you have a bad hair day. All right, when you completely going butt chicken, butt chicken head. All right,
I was like, when you have
your
bad hair,
head's
you
not on
just wear
the chicken
like.
level yet.
I thought when you have bad hair day, you wear baseball caps.
You say again?
I thought when you have bad hair day as a man, you wear baseball caps, or is it when you bald?
No, you wear the baseball caps because you styling, man. Look, either from your New York, or you just styling. For me, I wear the flat caps, like just for the fun of it. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe because, if you got a big forehead like myself, sometimes, you gotta cut the corners out. You know what I mean? Anyways, let me go ahead and bring Miss O'Shawn, aka Lola, up into the stage, right? I'm gonna put myself down to the bottom because I know, this is you guys show. I know you guys gonna be rocking out, but if you guys don't mind, do you mind if I give a shout out to the people that's in the chat real quick?
Sure thing, yeah.
All right, so of course, shout out to you, Stan, or whatever, right? The bride came on time with Lola as well too, so they broke the stereotype of how people want to picture us as always being late. But we have Truth is never favored. What up, Truth? Salutes to you. Although it's known as Truth and Purpose Nexus. And then y'all better wrench me. Truth, we only wrench the people, right? Who's on the knowledge relationships team. So, but thank you anyways, though, for wanting to be the mod. Uh, Also, we have Marcus says knowledge and relationship Stan Joseph Truth. Shout outs, salutes to the ladies and gents in the panel and in the chat too. All right, salutes, Marcus. And everybody else, please don't forget, if you're a newcomer, please get the likes up, subscribe, and also please help us to reach up to our next goal, 4,000 subscribers and beyond. As Marcus, he is reminding people to get the likes up. And then we have the notorious Ruthless Media. Thank you for tuning in. Yep. Thank you for tuning in. Come on, Sound Bits, get it together. He was like, yo, and yo back to you, homie. So thank you. Anyways, I'll let you guys go ahead and rock it out. And in the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to bring up tonight's topic, which is inspired by Stan. That's called the ick list between men and women. That just sounds so yucky, though. But hey, I will digress slowly.
Oh yeah, but look, do you get your shades yet?
Nah,
Because they're
brother.
bringing you the shades tonight.
When you work for the district, unfortunately, your checks comes like once a month, and sometimes it may come twice. If you do overtime, but I gotta wait until the end of the month to get them fixed. So
Okay.
don't worry. When the power comes back into me, I am going to be the biggest asshole ever. Okay, so don't worry. I know y'all missed asshole M3. But Asshole M3 will be coming back soon. Once I get the
I never
last.
call it ISO M3. You know what I call it? It's the voice of reason. You come in and you just like, look, we're not gonna play these games.
All right, well, I'll let that be the voice of reason to you, Stan. But to many others, I for sure they will kind of second. Otherwise, it would be like, you know what? That is a whole M3 in the building. Oh wait, no, we are at the 8 minute mark. Asshole M3 in the building. According to YouTube's rules now, right? You got to wait until 8 minutes, and then you could feel free to throw out the F bombs and all that your Lola will be doing. So. But
oh my God, that's messed up. Okay, 8 minutes. I didn't know that. I didn't know anything about 8 minutes till right now.
They changed. It was I think 6 or 7 minutes, but now they changed to 8 minutes. So
8 minutes. Wow.
And then let's say for instance, and salutes to Marion. Thank you for tuning in. Oh, come on now. Thank you for tuning in. So yeah, the thing is that they also changed the rules of in comparison to the tonality of your language, right? So let's say for instance, if we was damn fucking shit, right? If you said kind of smooth like shit versus fuck or whatever, right? Now I know this is gonna probably be demonetized in the future if YouTube was able to fund us, but fuck it, right? So let's say for instance, I usually say shit or whatever.
That's what he said. He said fudge it.
Okay, well fudge it, right? So we got to substitute certain words, right? Because if I say the S word, right, back then, YouTube was like, okay, that's not that bad. We're not going to compare that to the F word. But now they try to combine any curse word. You could even say the A to the double S, and they will equate that as fudge. You know what I mean? So, I know that stands hard to I already said the words anyways. I tried to get you guys demonetized. And Lola's going to be cursing anyways once she's hyped up. So, I'm just saying, right? But look, let me go ahead. I'm going to sit myself back in the back seat because I'm talking too much. But go ahead and rock it out. If you need me, I will be here.
All right. Thank you, M3. Miss Oshun, welcome back.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm so glad my reputation precedes me. Okay, I'm glad about that.
Look, when you come with the baseball cap, the hoodie, and the mic, you're like, let me tell you something.
Look like that. Oh my God, y'all be clowning me. Oh my God.
You're like, I don't know who you're talking to right now.
Who called me? Somebody called me B Rabbit, and I took that offensively because of my light skin.
Yeah, I was like, oh Lord, she got the baseball cap and the mic, and she got the hoodie on. This ain't gonna be no cipher.
Somebody in the chat was like, "Look at B Rabbit." I was like, I'm sorry. I just what? Like,
when you had that mic on, when you had that mic on, I was like, man, they asking for it tonight. It's like there's something called context clues. It's like, you see the baseball cap? Do you see the hoodie? And do you see the microphone?
No, look at this. Look at this.
Not the night.
Look at this. Look at this. The real serious B Rabbit.
What's up, B-Eazy?
Yes, I'm talking about right here. This right here would be easy. Now I'm from the block. All right, B-Eazy, since I'm from the block. Okay, stay.
How was your day today? Because I asked M3, how was your day today?
My day was full of work, and I actually forgot what time it was, and I was so steeped in my work when I looked up, it was 5:30, and I was like, "Oh, H to the no!" Like I right in the middle of it. Like, I don't do no overtime. Not like that. And I still ain't get my work done.
Well, work will be there tomorrow.
Huh? Yeah, I'm working tomorrow, but that'll be when I get all of my good work done.
Okay.
You know?
Okay.
Yeah, I got
tonight, So tonight we're talking about the ick list.
Okay, explain this ick list, please. I need to know.
Okay. So the ick list is basically anything that makes you feel when you go out with somebody. It's like whatever they do is annoying and you're about to just dump them. And that's it. It's your ick list. And, you know, okay, that's wrong. I do not have no Krusty Clown haircut. I have a fro.
Listen, don't pay B-Eazy no mind right now. It's okay. Don't pay him no mind.
He do got the Krusty the Clown haircut. He do.
You know good.
What's up, Mr. Best in the World? But yeah, so basically it's like a list that you use as like a standard or whatever when you go out and date. So anything the person does on this list, that'll be it. I don't think you tell the person that you're dating, so they don't know that they have a couple of icks. But it's like it's a list, and there's a video that I want you guys to watch. So in 3, go ahead and put it on.
Yeah, okay, I got you. But before I turn that on, right, I gotta read the fair list policies. Okay, so bear with me. Let's see, where is it? All right, so copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news, reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Non-profit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use. Okay, so I had to get that out of the way. Let me go ahead and play the video. Okay, hold on. You got so many clips, man, I'll tell you.
What type of cool shit is that?
Listen to me. You know it's the stand show. Okay, I'm just here. All right, don't be looking at me crazy. Okay, I'm just here.
Hey, I said there was another one. That woman had like 3 parts to like what she can't stand. You ain't gonna put it on here.
I don't know.
That'd have been like the worst thing ever known to mankind.
You might have to resend that to us.
If y'all gonna be on that type of tip, then I'm gonna be. I keep telling you, when y'all talk about these stupid ass topics, I'm gonna be on troll season. I'm telling y'all that. I'm gonna
No, bring it. No, because you know why? People live on this stuff.
Okay.
Hey, you heard what he said? You heard what he said, Mr. Best? Troll season time.
Okay. I'm gonna really go in though. Like y'all may get annoyed. Like I'm really gonna go fucking in. All right.
No, then there's a reason why I brought this up tonight, because next week is Valentine's Day. And a lot of y'all are single. I think some of you guys are single because you have a list that's really unachievable.
Uh-oh.
And
Let me go back.
what's your thoughts, Lola?
Okay, so all right, I thought the parody was pretty funny, the way that they was doing their little rap or whatever, right? That was kind of funny. I give them that. That was kind of funny. They got that off. Okay, they got that one off. All right.
Okay, you a CEO, but not 9 to 5.
Yeah, they got that off. I'm not even gonna front. They got that off. It was funny. It was funny. But I'm gonna say this, right? I can see how that would piss a few people off. One, because of who said it or who's doing the rapping. Okay, with B Simone, like she's been been controversial for like a long time now. Now I don't know the other two, but I swear to God, one I was pregnant. Was she pregnant?
That I don't know. That I don't know.
Because she had on that black and it was kind of coming over. I'm like, you pregnant? But never mind. Excuse me. Never mind that. But I you know what? I think it's interesting that the perfect man, according to this rap song, is just a guy that can take care of himself. That's like the perfect man. However, we got a lot of them out here, but they ain't the perfect man. For instance, she said a guy that's funny and smart. Now, smart is relative, but let's go with funny, okay? That right there is relative, right? But funny means that he has a very personable personality. Like he's an A-type personality. Most people are not A-type personalities. And like I think we heard one lady say, hey, your funny might not be my funny. So when she said, I want a guy that's funny, he might be sadistically funny. Or my favorite, British funny.
Did you just say smart? I know you just say smart. You know these niggas don't read. All these niggas do is eat fried chicken, smoke weed, and they have guns and they do gang violence. I don't know why you some of these niggas like this. These people ain't nothing but niggas out here. All right?
Well, I thought she was talking about funny people, so that's why I said it's interesting she used the term funny, right, to describe something that she liked in a guy. And funny, according to the clip that was going around on Bruce's channel with the lady talking about his funny might not be my funny, stuff like that. That's a real thing. And like I remember I've been out on dates with guys that were like I said, British funny, where they like real serious, but they make like hard jokes, but they're very serious in how they say it. And I've had dudes that were whole, fools out when it comes to funny and everything in between. So it's like you say, well, you want a guy that's funny. That's relative. You understand? Like that's very relative. Some people are intelligent funny, so they make jokes that you only get if you're intelligent and you're informed. Some people's jokes is just regular everyday nigga jokes. But I'm just saying, like, I think honestly, this group of women, they
not nigga jokes.
I got a question. On these dates, Lola, who paying? And if he pays, right? Does he expect something after the date? If he gonna pay? Shit, I'm not paying for no. Ain't no man paying for no reason.
Well, hold on, Mr. 84. We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there.
I gotta ask you that, Stan.
I know, but not right now. We're gonna because I just sent you the lady with the list, part 1, part 2, and part 3.
I got that ready.
I want you to watch that and come back, because there are people like this that have that list. Now I want to ask the question, because Lola and I were both single, right? So I'm just gonna say this, like, so Lola, like, do you have an ick list? Okay, I got 3 on my ick list, and I could talk. You go ahead and you share first.
Okay, so the number one thing on my ick list is someone who is not a out type of person, but they offer to go out, and the entire time they're out, they're talking about how they're not an out person and how they would rather be in. And how they're so introverted, and how they just can't stand to be around a lot of people, and they would rather be by themselves, and they just like it in the house. Like that right there will take me. That's my number one on a date ick list. That make me feel like I shouldn't have even came here. Matter of fact, oh my God, I gotta go. That right there will make me go. Like. Seriously.
Okay, that's one. Give me 2 more.
Okay. If you a type of guy, okay. Let me put this in context. if your day job is working on cars or something, I don't mind the dirt under the nails, okay? Because I know they need to be clean. I get it. Okay, my father worked in a steel mill, so I understand. But if that's not your job, and you come on a date with me with dirt underneath your nails, I get it, you a man. But in today's age, I know you ain't working in the dirt for real. I know you're not. And that right there just makes me feel like, first of all, you shouldn't be at the table because you didn't wash your hands. Okay, I'm old school a little bit. 2, I'm thinking about your hands on me, okay, or up in me, and I don't like when I'm looking at it. So that just makes me feel like, oh my God, that's a yeast infection waiting to happen. And I definitely putting that in my mouth. Like, so I don't like that. That's to me make me. That's just icky to me.
Yo, I could imagine like certain couples, right? Especially ones with the dirty nails, and they have a fetish for like allowing like their woman to like lick their fingers and all that. Imagine like just looking like the greasy oils, look like fried chicken grease all over their fingers, right up between the crevices, you know.
And this is, I don't mind people licking their fingers, but if you licking your fingers while there's dirt from outside under your nail, I don't like that.
Oh man, I'm gonna try to hold back. I'm gonna try to hold back because I could really go in on a lot of things. I'm gonna try to hold back.
Oh, did you look at the list?
You got one more, Lola.
Did you see the three videos?
I got the videos.
Ick list. Ick list. That's okay. Something that makes me feel icky when somebody do it. Like on a date, like anywhere on a date. Okay.
Come on, Lola. Just say skin marks. Go ahead. Come on. Come on.
Don't try. Okay, if we on like a first date, don't try to tongue kiss me. I'm okay. Don't try to tongue kiss me on a first date. It's just I don't. Yeah, most people ain't ready, and no, don't try to tongue kiss me. That's just me. Just don't do that on a first date.
So you should let you do it first, then. So like you should initiate it.
If I initiate a tongue kiss, do it. But if I don't initiate a tongue kiss, don't do that.
Oh no! Did you just hear what she just said? If look, she said if she does it, you must.
No, not he must. No. If I initiate, then it's okay for him to do. But if I don't initiate a tongue kiss, not a peck, but a tongue kiss. If I don't initiate that, don't you slip your tongue in my mouth, and I haven't initiated that. No. Now, if you want to
when she do the tongue kiss, it's on. That's what she's trying to say. Now, I got a question for the first thing she said. Right? You say you want somebody that's outside all the time. Do you want somebody that's like a corner boy? You want a corner boy? You want a thug? You want the guy outside in the streets? Who do you want, Lola? Who do you want right now?
Well, here's the thing, right? It's not so much that I want someone that's outside all the time, but like, because I don't usually go too many places, right? But let's suppose if he invites me out on a date, and on the date he's trying to tell me that he doesn't like where he's at because he's out of his element and he would rather be someplace else, but he invited me out. That just makes me feel awkward because I don't know what to say. Like, I don't know if I should say, well, should we leave, or is this over, or why? Like, I don't know what to say. And I'm just sitting there kind of looking stupid.
Man, just say quit being a bitch and come on. That's what I gotta say to him.
I can't say that. Dang.
Look, just wrap him and strap him up. And Miss Nebraska, she says that when you don't know what calamari is, it's a no for me.
Ooh,
that's a bougie statement, but okay.
That's a bougie statement. That's bougie.
Mr. Nebraska, you supposed to come up here.
You in Nebraska. You don't get up out of here.
Look. We know she be watching Lifetime, so look. I know if that was a prison cell, you'll break the rules.
She don't be doing. Something she don't be doing at all.
Shots fired.
I got that. Okay.
He said cheek and corner lips. Oh my god.
It's just that he don't eat seafood.
Well,
no.
You're not going on a date with Mr. Nebraska then.
Y'all don't hit this list. Y'all don't hit this list.
Tonight. I'm on it tonight, y'all. See what y'all done did? See?
I don't believe that Truth don't eat seafood. He from Baltimore. I don't understand that. Like, what do you mean you don't eat seafood? You don't eat what seafood?
What up, baby?
What seafood you talking about, Truth? You don't eat. You don't eat seafood? What?
Yeah, he probably just don't eat seafood.
He's from Baltimore. Wait a minute. What seafood don't you eat?
Oh, what?
You allergic to what? What you allergic to? The sea? What are you allergic to?
He's telling you,
wow.
remember from a
Oh,
conversation.
he's probably allergic to
Remember.
Hey, Timmy.
Timmy, what up, baby?
I don't remember you saying you was allergic to
Timmy
seafood.
Turner.
Oh,
Hey, Lola. Oh my
She's
God.
not listening, Truth. She's not listening. See, that's strike one. That's strike one, Truth.
All right, Lola, I'll give you my 3.
Oh,
shellfish. Yeah.
Okay, shellfish. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I understand the allergy.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, I got the same allergy. I'm allergic to shellfish. So I'll give you my 3. 1, I don't like snobby girls.
Snobby?
Yeah, it doesn't work out. And now I'll tell you a story. I dealt with a woman, and we're still friends, and we have the same circle of friends. So when she hears this, she's gonna laugh. Now on this, I want to put a disclaimer on this. On this one, I did act like a caveman. We met up. She wanted me to drive her car because she don't like to park in Oakland. So I had to drive her car to park it. Huh?
Who would not?
We met in Oakland, and then she didn't want to park it where you want to park it, and she wasn't going to drive her car because she's like, I said again?
I told him to stop hating on his own town. All right.
Look, I wouldn't even park my Tesla in Oakland. I'll park in San Leandro somewhere. Catch the bus and get to Oakland. I'm good. I remember all those breakers, especially
This is crazy.
We know downtown Oakland have its own nightlife, so it was like one of those nights where it had its own nightlife. And then she had me park her car, and I parked it, and then she did that we talk. Well, we appreciate you for parking the car, but we don't like walking in the rain. And I'm just like, okay, but I've driven for 30 minutes to find parking, and we're supposed to have dinner. Like, let's go out and eat. And she's like, well, we already ate. Well, I told her, me, this is how it's going to work out for me. I can either eat you or go for the food or do both tonight. Which one is going to be?
Yeah, I hope you had a bigger plate.
Don't put my
body cam when you go on dates. Stan, can you wear body cam when you go on dates, please?
No, when it comes to my stomach, Mr. 84, don't play with my stomach. I'm hungry.
Hey,
I'm hungry. Right so, either you're going to give me what God provided, or we're going to go out and I'm going to eat this restaurant, or we could do both. I'm starving. You keep on playing with me. So she said, well, we're not going to walk in these puddles. So I just picked her up and carried her to the restaurant.
Oh, my gosh.
I'm telling you, Stan in real life is really the Hulk. You've never seen him before, but I have. He's really the Hulk, and that's all I got to say.
I was hungry. When you play with my stomach, it's don't play with my stomach. And her thing, she was deep into this we stuff. And then it was I'm looking at her, I'm like, do you have a dual personality? What's going on here? We are regal. We are this, and I'm just oh my God.
We.
I heard he said we. Okay, the we stuff. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I was we. We'll talk, and we'll sit down talking well, we like to go here, and we like to do this. And I'm just
it's
okay.
Why is she talking in third person, basically?
Yeah, that's how she talked during the whole date. And after that, I was like, yeah, I got my food. I carried her back to her car. And I carried her right back to her car because I was like, she already turned me off. It was too much of the weed talk, and she was better than everybody at the restaurant. And she was talking about this girl and that girl. And I'm hungry, so I'm eating the bread. I'm just waiting for this meal to come through. She's saying I'm looking at all these other women and they low class, and I'm just like, I take off my glasses for a reason when I go on dates, so I don't see nothing. So you can't blame me for catching the eye or looking at some other woman. I can't see. I'm nearsighted, so I'm covered. So you can't can't accuse me for anything. But like that whole date, it was all about her and how lucky I am for being with her or being with and all the other stuff. And I was like, okay, right. And then she said, like, we appreciate the date. We are still not walking to the car. And I just picked her up, over my shoulder and just walked her to the car. And cradled her back inside the driver's seat, and I was done.
So
number 2 on my list. Huh?
Okay, so you were explaining the bouginess or the
Yeah, I don't like snobby women. I don't like it. I don't like the pretentious of it. I'd never like it.
Okay.
I don't like it.
That's one of mine too. I'm gonna share mine when someone stands done. I'm gonna share mine.
Number 2, I don't like controlling women. I don't know what you're trying to control. I'm not your child, so you're not gonna baby boy me. If you want to control a man or a male, get yourself a dog. So, or a cat or some kind of animal, you can go control that, but you're not gonna control me. It doesn't work. Forget it. I'm very disobedient. It's not gonna work. Number 3, I don't like this stuff. I don't know where women are getting this stuff, but I'm gonna say this in the nicest way as possible. You are not Lori Harvey. Do not expect me to kiss you on the cheek. I don't know what this craze is. I'm not for it. Either we're going to kiss on the lip or leave me alone. I'm not kissing nobody on no damn cheeks. As much makeup as you guys take on, I'm not kissing you on no cheeks. I don't know why everyone wants that look, like, kiss me on the cheek. Like, no, I don't want to kiss you on no cheek. Like, go to your father for that bullshit. Like, I'm not kissing you on no cheeks. If you're gonna go kiss goodnight, is kiss goodnight on the lips. I'm not kissing you on no damn cheeks. And we ain't talking about the other cheeks, over the face cheeks.
You sound triggered when you said that.
Man,
not because there's a lot of women that into that stuff. That's what we don't talk about. But a lot of women are like, kiss me on the cheeks. I'm gonna take a picture. I'm like, I'm not gonna be your hit list so you can brag about this. You got another one. Like, what is this stuff? You gonna brag to everybody?
She's gonna put him in the phone as lunch. Put him in the phone as lunch. That's what she's gonna do.
You gonna brag to everybody? I got another one on my list. Check him out. Got him kissing me on the cheeks. I'm like, there's no reward.
Already?
Yeah, he got
That's number 3.
Let me get to my 3. Let me get to my 3 real quick, all right? My 3 is this, right? Number 1, I'm with Stan, arrogant women. If you're arrogant, I can't F with you. Get up out of here. Go see yourself out the door. I don't deal with that arrogant shit, all right? I'm the big kahuna up in here. I'm the alpha. Don't become with the arrogant shit. Don't think that you know too much because you don't really know nothing at all. Pipe down, all right?
Yeah, why? Why, Mr. 84, though? Why? Why for you? Why you don't deal with arrogant women?
I just don't have time for that bullshit, man. If you all that, then why are you alone? Why are you alone if you're all that? Right?
Organ music.
Two.
I'm not done yet.
That was an organ right there.
Two. I don't deal with like the bad attitude or the controlling thing. I'm with you on that one too, Stan. No controlling and bad attitude. You got controlling and bad attitude, stay your ass home. All right, straight up. Because I'm coming out to have a good time. If that ain't you, then go stay home. It's cool. You'll be all right. You'll find somebody else and I'll keep it moving. Somebody will take your place. Thank you. Last one, and I really mean this with all my whole heart. I don't do the drinking and smoking all day. If you drink and smoke all the time, goodbye, okay? I'm not into that 420 culture. I'm not into drinking alcohol. I work out, okay? I'm very healthy. I'm not into none of that bullshit. Plus that weed and drinking and all that can keep your punk ass distracted. You know what I'm saying? How you gonna be functional when you drinking and smoking every day? You are not functional. You're high. You're drunk. I ain't got time for that. I'm not trying to take care of no alcoholics and no weed heads. Ain't happening over here. And that's a habit too. That's money that I'm wasting. Like if I get with you, we gonna be wasting money on that? Nah, fuck out of here. Not happening. That's my 3.
Oh, you also add on to your number 3, like a point of view of that one too. Like when somebody kisses you and you a smoker, like girl, you taste like death.
Facts.
Even your Yahoo, your Yuha is like death. Like it don't taste good.
Ooh, talk about it.
Well, here's the thing, right? I would mention about the smoker's habit, but they're never on the list. Once you smoke a cigar, a cigarette, weed, whatever, I'm not even looking at your way at that point. You're already disqualified. So here's the thing, right? Let me tell you this. This is gonna be like my 3 pet peeves. Okay. Now, just imagine I'm like I said, I'm not talking about my wife or whatever. I'm just talking about just something random, okay? Like a random chick. Now,
Man, we know that already.
no, I gotta make it clear because sometimes, man, people they don't understand. All right. And we got the all police around in the building as well too, though. So sometimes you gotta get that clear explanation to it.
Basically, he's saying he don't want no trouble when you get off the stream. That's what he's saying. He want to be able to go to sleep. Go ahead, brother. Go ahead.
No. No, actually, it's a little bit different. So here's the thing, right? If you're a person that nags, all right, you can't be around me, all right? I don't go for all that nagging stuff. If you're gonna have a conversation, be a freaking grown woman and have a conversation with me, all right? I don't want to hear about try to like you ain't do this, you don't do this, blah blah blah. Just try to start something, all right? Leave that drama alone, okay? Second, all right, I don't care if you're not the wife or whoever, if you're around me, all right, you're gonna do exactly what the hell I'm telling you to do. And if you make me mad, okay, there are consequences, all right? And the ultimate consequence that all women, okay, because all police mother efforts are out there, right? Shut the fuck up, all right? Okay? You're all police and ass, okay? I said all. The greatest power that can ever be stripped is when a man walks away, okay? I had people blowing my phone because I walked away because they didn't do what they were supposed to do. When I ask you to do something, don't you tell me, wait a minute. I want it now, okay? Not right there, right now. You don't do it right now, look, man, I don't have the patience for that. And third.
Wait, can you give an example of that real quick?
Yeah. How you say she got to do everything like you exactly say? Like, I'm kind of confused.
Hold on. Let me give you the example, okay? If I want something, I need it now. That's the example. If you don't do it, I'm gonna get mad. That's the example. Now, nobody don't want to see me angry, okay? So we'll leave like that. But when I need something, especially in a dire moment of time, you gotta hurry up, all right? Bust your ass and make sure, okay, that you deliver that request in an expeditious amount of time. That's all I gotta say. Like I said, don't think I'm talking about my wife. I'm talking about other people around me. All right. So, okay, that's number 2. Number 3, I don't want to make sure I miss that point. Number 3 is pretty much, hey, if you're the type of person, right, that you live off of drama and you want like so much attention to the point that you're willing to arrange and schedule fights with other dudes. You know how they have those arranged fights, like when a girl want to feel like she's like the damsel in distress, or she want to feel like, oh my gosh, like like this dude just violated me. What you gonna do about it? Have you ever had those type of women?
Yeah,
nah, baby, stay away from that shit.
Exactly, and that's why I don't be around those type of women. So those are my 3 things that's going to definitely make a brother walk away.
I got a question though. So can your wife take her time when you ask her to do something? That's my only question.
Yeah, she can take my time. I'm just talking for other people around me. Like I said, I'm excluding my wife. I'm talking about people. Well, let me just say this: people in a fixed location that if it's something that's very important and I really need it right away, and because see, like I said, my wife, I already know, like I ain't got no words with her, nor do I have to demand, whatever, right? But some of these other people, especially like when you're in the space of duty and you're trying to get these papers in a certain amount of time, like I said, I don't have time for people doing the nails or doing the paperwork or whatever, right? I need it now. or whatever, or I'm just out. This is just like I said, I'm just trying to give some type of example.
Okay, so what if you do ask your wife to do something, right? And she don't get it done. Like she don't do it. Are you able to be patient? Like do you trip? Like how do you handle it?
No, I just do well, okay. So two things. Either I just do it on my own, or I just be like, oh, you forgot to do this or whatever, or do that or whatever. Now, for me, I'm a patient person, Mr. Breast, right? When it comes to my own wife. I just don't have patience with other women. That's just point blank period. Because a lot of them are lazy and a lot of them be giving me a lot of sass, and I don't have time for that. I'm just asking you to just do something for a friend, for a brother. I'm not trying to ask you to give me like all this lip or whatever. Okay, just do it. Point blank period. I ain't got no problems with what my wife had to do. She does it.
Okay.
Yeah. You see, the thing is, like, you guys also got to equate too. Like, I know, like, sometimes people they focus on the relationships, like between the spouses or boyfriend girlfriends, but you got to think about like the other people that you work around with too, though, or your other friends. Sometimes your friends are just straight up lazy, and you got to try to like encourage them to pick up the ball, pick up the slack. And I ain't got time for that. Now, look, I'm not trying to make this as a man versus woman thing. I'm just putting it out there. You guys asked me for an opinion, so I'm just saying, don't come to me.
Hey, good quick question. Are you able to put up the ick list, girl? Her part 1?
I got the part 1, 2, and 3.
You able to put in part 1 so we could dissect that real quick?
Mm-hmm.
Now, I want to warn people, like, look, you want to hear this ick list, but let's be honest. How many of you guys have an ick list? And I'm going to point out the ick list is different than like the list, right? The ick list is pretty much everything that you don't like from anybody, and you just crossing people out as they go. And I always wondered, like, is that what's really keeping you single for Valentine's Day and for the rest of your life? Let's go ahead and look at part 1.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's go ahead and we're gonna pull this up right now. Oh yeah. Hold on, Stan. I still gotta, forget it. Fair use, y'all. I don't have time to read all that. Let's go ahead and play it. All right.
So these are all the things on my ick list that I realized turns me off when it comes to dating men. First of all, do not mind my appearance. I just came from a long day of shopping and I'm relaxing. Let's get into it. Starting at number 1, a guy who shakes edibles in his hand as if he was shaking dice. Personally, I don't think I would ever date a man again who's like to weed and stuff like that. So I can actually just cross it out because it's actually funny when I made this list. I made this in 2021, so some things are gonna change. But I said that a guy that likes you way too much. Now, I still kind of feel the same way because if I don't like the guy back, then there's really no point. So when I say a guy that likes me way too much, it basically means that I don't really feel the same way about a guy. But now that I am who I am now, I'm not gonna waste my time getting into stuff like that. A guy that talks too much, that is pretty much self-explanatory. Like, I don't even need to go much into detail about that. A guy that does not wear cologne. Yeah, this is the one. If I cannot smell you and get feral, immediately it's gonna be a no for me. I said a guy that have male idols, but maybe I was probably talking about like men who idolize Kevin Samuels as R.I.P. guy with no sense of style. Yeah, that one is not gonna do it for me. If you don't have a personal style, I just can't, because it just tells me that you don't really put thought into what looks good on you. The next one is a guy whose legs move faster than their upper body when they walk. Don't ask me why I put that. Honestly, I forgot why I put this, but like, next time you go outside, just watch men when they walk, okay? I gotta be taking a piss because this is ridiculous. A guy who coughs in their elbows. I don't know. Maybe I was going through something. Definitely a guy asks me what I do for it, because as a man, you should not be worried about what I do for it, because you're gonna be giving me money anyway. So if you're worried about my pockets, why are you pocket watching? I don't like that. Followed by asking me how much I make. That is a turn off. Ooh, if a guy ever asks you how much you make, run. He thinks he is your son. A guy that tells me that you got money when I tell him about my day of me spoiling myself, that's the biggest ick. Biggest ick right there. A guy that doesn't floss. I floss every single day, so if a guy doesn't floss, we're not gonna work out. A guy that is very sloppily drunk. I just feel like getting drunk is for the girls. Like, why are you drunk at your big age? Like, so.
All right, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure y'all floss between your teeth. You know what I mean?
That's only part 1. There's a part 2 and a part 3.
Oh yeah. If you want to play part 2 right away, I can play that.
No. Let's go on to part 1 and then we're gonna hit part 2.
All right. Salutes to you, Queen.
Queen.
Hello.
Hey, how you doing, Queen?
I'm good.
How's your night? How's your evening? How's your day?
You already know where I'm at. It's cool.
I don't know, but okay.
I'm at work. It'd be better when I'm ready, when I'm done.
Hey, Queen, do you have what's your
up,
top 3 icks? What's your top 3 icks?
Poor hygiene. No swag. Bum. Just a bum. Don't know how to dress. Don't know how to match. Don't know how to accentuate their good qualities. You know what I mean? You got a beard, you got to get that thing on. You got to get lined up. Just a bum. No swag, poor hygiene, and just a slob. If I go to your place and it's just nasty, I'm good. I'm good.
Oh, wow.
If you got a car and it's trash and all kind of stuff in between the seats, I'm cool. So, yeah.
Oh, you got one more. I think you got one more.
Let's see. I think overly I don't know, just too aggressive. You know what I mean? Just if you lead and you secure,
Yeah.
I heard something today real women submit to real leaders. You don't have to run around and beat on your chest like gorilla, like Godzilla, See what happened to him, right? Okay. So yeah, he had to kidnap. He had to traffic. Godzilla had to traffic a woman to like him. You ain't got to do all that. He had to grab her, hold her in the hand, and put her on the top of a building. You know what I mean?
You mine, girl.
You got to kidnap nobody.
Wait, sometimes you got to grab her and say, "Come here, girl." Sometimes you got to grab her before you say, "Come here, girl."
No. You ain't got to do all that. It's a difference between being assertive and being aggressive. There's nothing wrong with liking what wanting, seeing something you like and wanting it. But just I think the aggressiveness is more so controlling and what you looking at? Where you going?
Quantum love.
I told him looking at you. Yo, you what the hell's wrong with you, psycho? Nobody's blind here. People are gonna look. Don't matter.
Yeah.
If I can't blink, damn. You know what I mean? You look at what you looking at. So yeah.
Oh shoot.
Well, Queen, I want you to stay here, okay? Because I want to ask Lola.
You know what I mean?
I want to ask Lola what's her thought about that video, and I want to ask you what's your thought of the video from a woman's perspective. Yeah, I want Lola to go first and you. Okay? Lola, what's your thoughts about that video? And then be Queen.
Okay, now I'm not a man, so I'm not speaking per se as a man. I'm just speaking based on my pure opinion. If I was someone,
this is your girlfriend.
Huh?
Suppose this is one of your girlfriends.
Okay.
One of your friends. But...
Okay, that's a better idea. All right. If this was one of my friends, I would have to tell her, girl, you saying that was ick. Like you sound ick. Like you talking about your icks and you sound icky saying what your icks is. Like I was sitting here listening, like ain't nobody going on no date with her because the way she's saying her icks is like, yo, we can tell. One, you bougie. Two, you don't do math correct. Three, you irritate me. Like you're not smart, but you want to feel rich though. Like you talking about somebody asking you about your money, but it's like nobody. If you're on a date with a man asking you about your money, that says a lot about the type of man you attract. Because people with money never directly ask you how much you make. But they will ask you about what your career is because they like to, as they say, rub elbows. That's what networking is for. So people of influence always talk about their work and what they're doing in their work and who they know. And that's how they throw their weight around. They never throw their money around, but they always throw their work around. So if she got a guy in her pockets, literally, I just can tell she's fake and she attracts fake people. Like, so, because like I always say, what you complain about is your problem. And my problem ain't never been men like that. I don't attract men like that. I don't know. I just don't. I never had. That's not my problem. But that is her problem for a reason. And I can tell based on how she's talking. You can tell she wants to feel rich. But she ain't from that life for real. Like, so, because she's trying too hard to sound like, oh, I'm above this. And if you don't, and it's like, girl, if you was above that, you wouldn't be talking about that right now. Now, let me say this. To my own friend, I would tell her, if you was really a woman of status, right? And somebody asks you, what are your 3 icks? You might say something like, when someone forgets which side the spoon goes on, and then they put it on the wrong side and, act like no one noticed. I mean, I don't like that. Just be honest that you forgot. That's someone that might be from that life. Okay. Stuff like that only people of a certain status would know about. Hey, Hank.
Lola, there go your man, Lola. There go your man. There go your man, Hank.
Hank, they trying to sell me off. They trying to sell me off. But but that's what I would tell my friend, that she's attempting to sound like she's rich when she's not, and she's coming off very stale, and she's not doing a good job at acting. And honestly, just the way her voice is very irritating. Like when she said like, and it's like, girl, who is you trying to fool? But that's my friends, okay. But honestly, I wouldn't say it like that. Mine would be more. It'd be more curse words in it. But you know what I mean.
I feel you. So listen, Mr. He said.
I'm trying to clean up my head.
No F-bombs tonight, Lola? No F-bombs? So what Mr. E said.
No
F-bombs? No F-bombs tonight?
No, I'm trying to clean up my act. I told Stan I'm trying to clean it up. So, I'm a clean
Oh, okay.
Hey,
We gotta
come up here, Hank. Hey, come up here, Hank.
Hey, Lola, let me say this, right? Lola, I know what you're trying to do, right? And I actually commend you for that, right? Mr. He said, we're going to drop the link. Bess, can you send to him on this IG?
Yes,
Lola,
sir.
Thank you, sir. Lola. Lola's getting ready, right? Okay, for the big day, okay? You see, this is why Hank is also in the building. Lola is a reformed woman right now, okay? No. We're not gonna get into no religious stuff, but she's reformed, right? All thanks to the love of Hank, right? So Lola's, she's gonna be pure tonight.
Love was never supposed to say why.
Guilty everlasting. You know what I mean?
All right, Queen. Queen,
so,
and
drop
this
the link
was...
to you as well. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Okay, so Queenie, this was one of your girlfriends, and she read you off the ick list part 1.
I would have broke her
you
camera. I would have broke her camera and said, "Girl, go somewhere. You got on a bonnet and a bath towel. Really? How desperate are you?"
Mr. E said, check your IG. Check your IG, Mr. E said. Sorry, Queen. Go ahead.
So that's number 1. You wouldn't even be on camera like that. So, and talking about, people have casual conversations that come up every day. What do you do? Oh, what do you do for a living? You know what I mean? Like, she sounds stupid. She sounds real dumb and birdish. And maybe her bonnet's too tight. I don't know. Maybe the water was too hot when she took a shower. I don't know. She needs to go somewhere. Go take a walk outside, go put on some clothes and go drink some water. I don't know.
So, OG Patrice.
She sound like a bird, and she got wings and she about to take off. So stay away from her, first of all.
Hey, I gotta introduce real quick. You know what I'm saying? Our relationship family in the building, Harris Shaw Media Group. You know what I mean? Intellectual SoapBox family. You know what I mean? They down with the Q Station Awareness Podcast. You know what I mean? They in the building. You know what I'm saying? I'm loving to have Mr. Harris in the artwork. You know how we do, baby. I love the Harrises. I love the Harrises, man. I love them. They my people.
And hold on. She even said, why you worrying about how much money I make? You gonna take care of me anyway. So she already a gold digger. Like, come on. She sounds like a bird. She's a black pelican. Stay away from the black pelicans. Okay?
Well, I assume that, like, if she's looking the way she's looking, that she's talking in person. Like, she's if it's just me and her in person talking, that's how I had to understand the conversation. Because if she's in public just saying this, my statement would be very different. I'm just saying. Because I would have no friend. None of my friends wear bonnets outside, to be honest with you. Like, I've never seen nobody that I'm friends with in a bonnet, let alone outside. Like, that's just ridiculous. I still see people doing that, and every time I do it, it just looks real weird when I see it. And I'm like, I mean, I get it. You go into the store, but damn, like, I ain't never wore my night clothes outside. And, like, don't get me wrong. Some days I have got in the car to drop my son off at school, and I look like a real mom that just woke up, but I ain't never wore no bonnet outside. I tell you that.
Can a woman?
Wait, Bess. Wait, Bess. I have one question. Well, no, actually, I have one. One question, one statement. To answer real quick.
Can a man wear a do-rag? Mine's quick. Just like 2 seconds. Can you wear a do-rag?
Yeah. Mine's just quick too, though. I have my hand up though, so hold on. But Lola, right? Well, is it a turnoff? Like, what about if a man wears a bonnet? Because right now my space of duty, and no lie, there's a new person that like I said, I haven't talked to him yet, but this dude been wearing this bonnet for like the past like 3 days. So I'm a little bit concerned now.
Three stole my answer, man.
I didn't steal your answer.
Do-rag is the same thing as a bonnet.
No, but do-rag is different than bonnet. Okay, do-rag is different from bonnet.
You know what I'm trying to say.
Wait, you asking me if a guy is wearing a bonnet? How would I wear it?
Bonnet, do-rag, all that.
But it's different. It's different than a do-rag, Bess.
Well, if a guy's wearing a do-rag in the middle of the day, that means he ain't do nothing that night. He ain't where he's supposed to be. So hell no, I'm not talking fish. Do-rags are for night. Do-rags are for at night when you are sleeping. That means he's for them streets, and he needs to stay in them streets with that do-rag on.
Right.
Don't approach me. Don't look at me. Don't say nothing to me. Approach me the same way I approach you. Show some respect. And hell no.
Yeah, that is what that means.
Do-rag all the time now.
That is what that means. That you slept.
What'd you say?
None.
I didn't think so.
I wanna just go ask the Harris will be 1, Truth will be number 2, and then Hank number 3, and then M3 and Mr. Best in the World. We're gonna talk about that ladies part 1 list, and then we'll go to part 2. What's up, Mr. and Mrs. Harris? What's your thought?
That's my family right there. That's my family. What's up, y'all?
Salute.
They ain't related to you. Don't play yourself. They don't want nothing to do with you.
Watch your mouth. It's Brooklyn Zone. Watch your mouth.
But hold on, Stan. What was the question for him?
The question is, so we did part 1, the lady who read off her list, and this is only part 1. She has part 2 and part 3. If this was a friend of yours and they told you this is their list, this is why they're single, because a lot of men have, has gone through the list and she doesn't approve of what they're doing, like what advice would you give her? I believe your mic is on. I mean, it's off.
Y'all muted, family. Still muted.
I think the microphone's disconnected.
Still muted.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, they still muted.
Oh, can you hear us now?
Oh
yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect. All right, Mrs.
I said she may need to reevaluate her list.
Yeah, I wouldn't disagree with the missus. I think that, you can always set your price, but I think the buyer dictates the market.
Mm-hmm.
If you overprice yourself, you may just sit on the shelf. So if, the buyer doesn't deem you worthy, then I think that you may need to reevaluate your price. So I would
put back
agree
on
with
shelf.
the missus that you may need to reevaluate your list, or just be a little more realistic in your expectations, and then go from there.
Yeah.
Shameless plug for the Harrises. I gotta do this. They got the Cerebro Saturday. It was rocking tonight on Thursday, but they got the Cerebro Saturday. Put your thinking caps on, all right? Mr. You said bring it in heat. Put your thinking caps on. They got that Shame Sunday. You should be ashamed of yourself, goddamn. All right, Shame Sunday, what Mr. C said, all right?
All right, next, Truth.
Yes, sir. How everybody doing this evening?
Truth, what up, baby?
What up, Truth? Blood in.
Yeah.
Yo, that man.
Truth, talk to him. Truth, tell him what you think,
Yeah,
baby.
all I can say is Shorty gotta go. Like and this is what I be talking about.
Why she gotta go?
Queen said it completely right, though. That was a freaking bird. That was a bird trying to make up a 1,000. Like, I don't understand. Like, and you know what the problem is? It ain't even her or her homegirls, bro. It's whatever clown, simping, pandering dude that's walking around pumping her up. It's only that's doing this type of stuff. Because there's no way in the world she actually woke up and said that list was actually sufficient. Like, that didn't come out of her brain for no reason. Somebody did that. Somebody did that, because I couldn't even believe she had all that on that list instead of somebody just liking her. Because that was something that fly.
Now, mind you, there is a part 2 and a part 3, so we haven't gotten to part 2 yet. So there's more.
That's all I got to say. That was a moth to a flame, or one of these daggone mosquitoes to that daggone electrical fence. That's all I got to say, man.
I can't wait to hear your response on part 2. Hank, what's up, man?
World is crazy.
What's up, brother? How you doing tonight?
I'm doing pretty good. And yourself?
I'm good now. I'm here with Lola.
Hey. I'm waiting for your wife number 2 to show up. E, where you at, E? Because he was supposed to be here to my ick list. I'll put E on the spot.
Call it out.
Hey, what's your thought on the list? The lady that read her list. What's your thoughts?
I came in late, my friend. I apologize. I didn't get to see the list. I just seen Lola on the screen. I just had to come up. I just had to make the time.
Okay, no problem. Look, when we get to part 2, I want you to be the first one to talk. Okay, when we get to part 2, can you do that?
Right on. I can do that.
Okay, cool.
Lola, I ain't gonna let you
Hey,
get back.
Mr. 84, go ahead. Tell us your thoughts on the list. Get the organ ready, M3.
I got you.
As always, man, you have a lot of women on here just unruly, and they just be just saying the most craziest ish ever, man. It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, I was reading on my Black is Gold series. Salute to, everybody part of the team.
Exactly.
I was helping with that. And I was reading the wives of these great civil rights leaders and how much they was working to help these men, right? They wasn't sitting back talking about you got to be a high value this, high value that. They was giving them money to support the movement. It was out there working. Like Coretta Scott King, Frederick Douglass' wife, all of them, they was out there working. And y'all say y'all supposed to be honorable women, and y'all can't even oh my God. Man, listen. Man, I can fry this all day. But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? A lot of times, y'all women are asking for things that is not going to even matter at the end of the day. Because you're going to get old and everything else around you're going to get old and you're going to need somebody to really be there for you. And this is the one thing I say. Most of you single women, I'm sorry, Lola, I got to say this, but most of y'all are. Most of you single women, y'all have a man that really would love y'all to death, but y'all don't want him. That's most of y'all. If not all. If not all. Shit, I'm gonna just say this all of y'all. I'm out of here, man. I can't. This all of y'all. Y'all got somebody. Y'all got somebody you don't want. Y'all do. Look at Lola. She don't want to laugh. She don't want to smile. She don't shoot. Y'all got somebody that gonna love y'all, and y'all don't want him. You don't want Leroy with the mail job. You don't want him. Just be honest. You don't want him. He can do everything for you. In and out of the bedroom, in the kitchen, everywhere. You know what I'm saying? He'll take out the garbage. He'll help to raise the kids. He'll pick up the kids from school. You know what I mean? Hell, even if the kids are grown, he'll go to the college games. He'll come everywhere. But y'all don't want him. Y'all don't want him. You don't want him. And Lola, don't roll your eyes because you know it's true. You don't want him. All right? I hate to say it, but y'all don't want him, man. y'all want the second coming of Idris Elba. Or y'all want Shamar Moore or Drake or something else. And that shit ain't gonna happen for you. I'm saying, you don't qualify for the men. You know right now. Get you homie that works at the mail job or the mail room, okay, who's gonna take care of you. He got good benefits, all right. He has great dental and everything else. All right, he's gonna make sure that he loving you all day and all night. All right, and he's gonna make sure that he's gonna eat the big piece of chicken when you leave it on the stove. All right, and he's gonna take care of everything. Big Daddy gonna take care of everything. Look at him went down and say he's gonna take care of everything. All right, but y'all don't want him. Y'all don't want him. It's just the truth. Y'all don't want him, man. I don't know what else to say. They don't want the regular man. They don't want him no more. I'm sorry, y'all. I can't help it. They just don't want him.
All right, man. Thank you. M3, wait till you hear. I want you list number 3. I mean, list number 2. I want to hear your thoughts on list number 2. M3, what's your thoughts?
Okay, list number 2. What was list number 2, Stan? Tell me.
Oh no, we're on list number 1. What's your thought of her when she read that list? What's your thought? So this is a friend of yours, and she said, you know what? I can't find no guys because of this. He sneezes inside his elbow. I'm thought well, that's standard practice. I'm in the health field, so you have to sneeze in your elbow. You can't sneeze on your hands and touch a client or a patient. It doesn't work.
Well, you
that's
see,
standard
Stan,
practice.
Stan, Elo, you have to understand, right? This woman is just doing this for entertainment purposes because she don't have a man. All right, look, hint, the bonnet, hint, the list. Okay, the list says it all. That you don't want nobody. Okay, anytime when somebody's creating a ridiculous list like that, and you're on social media posting with your bonnet on, you are not trying to look for somebody. Matter of fact, you might not even want a man. Okay, with that type of list. So I can't really I'll put it like this to be nice, right? Because look. I said myself, I'm not trying to do all this girlfriend's bed stuff or whatever, but look, I'll give it my fair synopsis. That person is just only here for entertainment, and I'm just gonna laugh at it. That's all there is to it. You can't take that seriously.
No, that's an interesting point of view because is the list that you keep is just basically armor so that you don't date anybody. That's an interesting perspective. All right,
so.
You want to play list number 2? And Hank, I want to check out list number 2 because you're gonna be the first one to respond to it, Hank. And then it'll be Queen and then Miss Oshun. Go ahead, list number 2.
All right, I'm gonna play the video real quick. All right. All right, here it comes. Oh, hold on. What did Mickey say? And shout out to you as well. She says, "That's memorable. Is he supposed to sneeze in your face? Like, sheesh. I thought you were cute before. I can see now you have no home. Oh, no home train. Okay.
Wow. Mickey, what's up, Mickey Red?
Yeah, salutes. Oh, salutes to Alonso Hall as well too. Thank you everybody for tuning in. But please make sure you guys get the likes up. Okay, fair use on this video. All right, so here we go.
Okay, we are back again with another part 2 of my ick list, starting at they don't floss.
Oh, nice, you took the bun off.
Personally, I will get the ick if I'm making out with someone and I can.
What the hell is that?
In between your teeth. Don't like that. I floss every single day. You need to as well. A man that makes it obvious that they are the better in the friend group. I know people are like, oh, that doesn't exist. There's no ringleaders. Lies. There are, and I don't feel like talking about that right now. So they let their bros make decisions. Like if we're going out on a double date and we're like, what's next move? And your bro ends up cutting you off. Yeah, no, I can't. All right, this might be TMI, but they don't walk around butt naked after, you know. There's something so dominant, like that's such a powerful dominance move. Yeah. I remember the first time I seen a guy do that, I was like, wow. Like he literally doesn't care who sees him. That's a man. Yeah, that's a man. They don't like my pics after we are official. This is from personal experience because I don't know what it is with men, but once they like have you, they just stop liking your pictures, and it's giving bitch energy. It's giving you don't like me. It's giving you're beefing with me because why aren't you liking my pictures? Very weird. A lot of these men be in competition with girls, but another conversation. They huff and puff when you ask them for favors. Like if I'm like, oh, can you get me this? I'm not a fan of that. No. Another TMI, but they think they are dominant when they're slapping you in your face during, like, ew, what are you? Like, especially, like, don't even do that if you didn't ask for consent. Like, you know? Okay, it's about to get too much, but they don't have a stroke game. Yeah. Okay. They don't tip above $5 on Uber Eats. Yeah, because what are you? Don't be cheap, because if you're cheap around me, that's not gonna work. They don't perform oral. Yeah, nope. They use a rag. Okay, I can explain this, but meaning like they use the rag for like literally their whole body, like separate it. Use one specifically for your private parts and another one for your body. Oh my god, I cannot believe I had this on my list. I had this for like a year. They lean in to talk to women at clubs. I don't know, but something about a man leaning in, talking to a woman at a party or an event just gives me that ick. Like, what are you doing? They laugh too loud in the front.
Okay, cut this shit off. I'm tired. Cut it off, please.
Uh-huh.
Cut that off. I'm tired. Like, that should give me a headache right now. Cut it off.
You done with it, huh?
I thought that Lord, I thought that was part of the show that y'all critiqued.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to let Hank go first.
That's how you know it.
We're going to let Hank go first. And then you go Shun and then Queen. So Hank, if this is one of your friends or your sister or your cousin, and she had like lists like this of why she's single or why she don't like dating, what would be your thoughts? Or what would you say to her?
Well, let me say this. Some of those things on the list I don't agree. I don't agree with, but some I do. Yeah, I don't know about that part about the walk around naked. If you got it,
I knew you was gonna say that.
Well, look, I have a kids now. I can't now that I'm an empty nester damn near. I sleep naked, Lola. I'm just gonna let you know right now. I'm just out there. So I have no problem with laying you down, sexing you up, eating your booty, and just get up, be naked. I don't problem. But now on my side, I can't walk around like that. I got to be respectful to him too, right? So I got to at least put my drawers on. That's the least I could do. That's the least I do. I put my drawers on, and I go give myself a horse bath, and I come on back. Now, if you're ready for round 2, then we can do what we need to do. If you just want to go to bed and spoon, Lola, that's cool too. Really, this is just an infomercial for me to shoot my shot to you, Lola. I ain't gonna lie. That's all I'm really double for.
Hey, you in love? Okay.
Picking up what I'm putting down, though. That's what I'm trying to see. But the video is kind of funny. Hey, look, let me say this.
Don't hate.
But yeah. First of all, this girl's I can't get past the weave. That turns me off. So unfortunately, Stan said this was one of my cousins. I'll be like, damn, cuz, why you wearing this damn weave in your head? That's one thing probably why you can't get a man. Some of your what you're saying is doesn't mean. So what if the guy does cut him off and he comes up with a better idea? There's nothing wrong with that. You understand what I'm saying? I don't think there's nothing wrong with it. If my man comes up with a better idea, what I came up with, so be it. We're gonna go with the better idea. Now, if I'm having a date, I'm already gonna set the tone. We going here, so I'm gonna come off with the first thing first. We're gonna go to this restaurant, right? And maybe afterwards we go to Top Golf or something. I don't know. I mean, if Top Golf is not your thing, cool. We go to the bowling alley. You know what I'm saying? Or if y'all want to hit a movie, we could do that too. If something good out, we go see that. Or we could just go to a nice little bar and just chill out and have drinks. Make sure Lola gets what she wants, and I'm gonna sip on a bottle of water.
He's trying to get me drunk.
No, I don't have to get you drunk to get you, Lola. I got you already.
All right.
That's what I'm saying. Take girl.
I just got to come to Baltimore and snatch you up. Oh, the outskirts.
You ain't going to Baltimore. You said
Baltimore. I got to go on the outskirts of it.
You said Baltimore was trash.
Let me tell you, Baltimore still ain't gonna change. Baltimore is still trash, but I'm trying to save some folk from Baltimore.
He's trying to save.
Come save us, Hank.
We in Baltimore too. Come save you, Hank.
Yo, Baltimore in the house.
I need to get you out of Baltimore too. Come on, I got you.
Yeah, hey, you gotta get me out of there too, big bro.
Come on, I got
Baltimore
a 5-bedroom
in the house, shorty.
I got a 5-bedroom house. You can rent a room.
Hank, your new name is gonna be. Hey Hank, your new name is gonna be Hank the Ark.
No. Hey, I'm gonna have Lola call me Black Moses, baby, because I'm gonna lead her to the promised land.
All the music.
Shout out to my man.
Yeah, I got something in there for a minute. You already know, man. Keep talking, Hank. Keep talking. You keep saying that.
You know what? Okay.
Again, that list is like I said. There's a couple things I can agree with. Some I just don't. I just totally disagree with. But she's she sounds like she's gonna be lonely for a while. I just hope she got a nice selection in her nightstand that she could use and plenty of batteries. That's the only thing I could tell.
Car batteries.
Maybe one of them 60-volt batteries. Hey, look here. My leaf blower's got a 60-volt on it, so she could use that.
Okay,
what's your thoughts?
Okay, first off, and
I want to say something real quick. I gotta say something real quick. I want to give you guys credit for not throwing the cats involved, like the animals, like having the kindness of not suggesting her being a cat lady and making sure the cats are not miserable.
You really don't like animals, huh, Stan? Stan really don't like animals at all. He don't. He got something against animals.
No. But you know, like some people, like a woman with this list, y'all say, they're like, get her some cats. Like, but everybody on here was like, yeah, don't do that to the cats. I just want to give them a shout out.
Cats deserve love too. Okay, let me say this. All right, and this is gonna sound bougie. As a woman that does something like this, like if you do that and you don't understand how big your mouth look in the camera, like how your face is constructed and how you look in the camera, and how distracting your mouth is just as big as your forehead here. Like, and how that's just so distracting. If you don't have the fortitude to see how you look in a video, let alone a photo, as your mama, and I'm old enough to be her mama, okay? I'm gonna tell you to just shut up. Like we're not gonna discuss what you just said. Cause shut up. No, shut up.
You're not that old, Lola.
I'm old enough to be her mama. I got a child that's probably older than her. And just shut it up. Okay, because you no, we're not gonna talk about what you think when you can't even see with your two eyes. What's looking at me in this damn camera? I'm sorry, not damn camera. This dumb camera. Okay, just no, I'm not gonna have that conversation. Okay. Now, if this was one of mine, I would be utterly embarrassed. One, because first off, if her mouth didn't look like that, I think Hank would have saved that weed for last, not first. But if she didn't look like that going in, I think he would have gave her credit. But this is what I'm saying. Everybody think they so uppity, and you can just look at them and tell, you ain't about that life. Stop it. Like, she act like, no. But okay. All right. As far as what she was talking about, what I had a problem with was how she went from her definition of masculinity to her definition of masculinity, and she kept switching it back and forth, each one. And I'm sitting here like, so you want a man to show you he don't give a fuck about what anybody think by walking around naked, but in the next sentence, you don't want a man that care about you or anybody else walking around naked because that's such a manly man to you. And it's fine, right? But then in the next sentence, you want to talk about how you don't want a man to do, I forgot what she said, but it was so contrary to what masculinity is. Or let's say a man that don't care what anybody thinks is a man that doesn't care what anybody thinks. You can't tell him, oh, I love it when you walk around and don't care what anybody think with your clothes off, or when you put your clothes on and you don't care about what I think, or I don't like you anymore. This is the thoughts of a young girl that needs to stay in her house. And if her mother has not trained her, she needs to keep working on it, because this right here does not need to be out in the street having men put their penis in her and potentially making a child with her. I'm sorry, this is dangerous to society at this point. If this is someone who's over the age of 25, I feel bad for these men out here. I feel bad.
Ooh,
you should feel bad, Lola. You should feel bad, Lola. You should.
Thank you, Miss Oshun. So it's going to be Queen. Next is the Mr. and Mrs. Harris. After that, Truth, 84, and M3. And then we'll go on part 3 after that.
I told you I don't like feathers in my car.
What's wrong with my birds?
That's what I'm saying. I don't like feathers in my car. You know, it's just, she's just flapping, you know, and now she's, I don't know. I just think there's.
Can you explain what a bird is?
You see,
Queen?
well, I gotta explain. You know what a bird look like?
No, what's sort of like for people who don't understand slang. I want to, educate.
No,
she's literally
everybody's definition of a bird is different.
Bird.
Some people don't think she a bird. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
What's your definition of bird?
I just feel like when you have all these, just I don't know, just unrealistic expectations. You just want to stay single because you want to have something to complain about. You want to have something to put somebody down about. You know what I mean? Like I just want reality checks. Like, chick, look in the mirror. Are you this? No, shut the hell up then. Stop. Bird, stop. Go somewhere, fly and sit on a tree and perch. I don't know, but figure it out. But I'm just saying, like, yeah, I mean, I've had conversations before I got married with some single women, and they were going over their list, and I was just like, I said, you're not that. They got mad at me. Some of them stopped talking to me, but I'm like, you want something that you're not. You got to bring it too. You got to bring to the table what you want. You're not bringing none of that. So you expect you look like Olive Oil and you want a Clark Kent? Girl, bye. Go sit down somewhere. Go sit down. Brutus and Popeye are only in cartoons. You will not get that looking like olive oil. Chick, stop playing yourself. So, you know.
Woo,
And you know, a
I'm
lot of
glad I'm
people
on
don't
the
like
good
that, but
side.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
You know?
Superman even eats
So
spinach.
anyway, so there are characteristics that mean more than those things. Because you can have those things and have a horrible character. And what are you left with? Somebody who's good in bed, somebody who got money, but's a jerk and an idiot and an asshole. Do you really want that? Come on, I don't want that. Because you can get money later.
Yeah, they do.
All those things you can get later. Like, you know, so, you know, birds of a feather keep flocking together. Y'all gonna stay on these girls' trips. You're gonna stay passport brothers, and y'all gonna enjoy life, spreading your feathers everywhere around the world. Just don't get caught up and be duck hunt season, because y'all gonna be on somebody's wall.
Oh,
Thank you,
shit.
Queen.
Woo, thank you, Queen. Thank you. Thank you. All right, the Harrises, and then it'll be Truth, 84, and M3, and M3, you'll go ahead and bring in part 3.
Oh man, the list. I'm not even gonna critique what she looked like, because it's a lot of beautiful women who have these same types of lists. And it's amazing to me the criteria that they have on these lists. And with my friends, if this type of situation happened with me, my question would be, what the hell do you think you're gonna have to give in order to get what you're looking for? The list you have is amazing, and in 10 years I will see you again, and probably you'll still be alone. Yeah, it's not gonna work. It's amazing.
For me,
Your thoughts, sir.
it's the insensitivity of the pessimism that comes along with the ick list. I'm really not in line with somebody that is looking for reasons to disqualify, because you're always going to be able to find a reason. You know what I mean? And you know, the reasons can change from day to day. So that's really what I see most, is that there's always people that look for, you know, a reason to not listen to you, a reason to not like you, a reason to not fall in line, when you can always just eat the meat and spit out the bones, like my mother-in-law would say. So, you know, it's always some nutritional value in what somebody says, and you can always politely just be quiet and let the conversation flow. But in order to bring up an ick list, I just think it requires a certain level of pessimism, a certain level of negativity, a certain level of disagreement, and I just don't fall in line with that.
All right, cool. Thank you. Truth, then 84, and then M3, and then we'll go on to part 3 list.
Look, man, we got 3 women up here, and you heard what they said. That says everything. The list is all right. Well, some of the things on the list I do not have a problem with. You know, when it comes to hygiene.
Okay, which one? Because you're single.
When it comes to hygiene, it's very important. That's very important. You know, but when it came
but she said but this is what she said. She said, like, your wash rag, you gotta put it on this side and then on that side. Like, how do you know? I mean, have people ever seen wash rags? Like, which side is it? Is it like, they have like an L for like parts and a U for upper parts? I don't know. I use a loofah, so I don't know what people.
Yeah, I wasn't playing. I was just, again, I just put it smaller. Talked about the hygiene, all the other goofy stuff that she was talking about. With that big ass head, she should have a little bit more intelligence in that shit. Right?
Not true. As a single man, right? If you dated her, you want to date with her, and it was a week, and she gave you the ick list, part 1 and part 2, what would be your thoughts if she critiqued who you are based on this list?
What the? Hey, Stan, are you crazy? Hold on. You said what? You said if I was going out on the date with her.
Look, mind you, it's been a week, right? She didn't tell you the ick list yet, so you thinking everything is cool, and you're on week number 2.
Nobody like that. Did you see what
you
you
do know?
what is wrong?
This ain't any woman. What you would do? Like a woman read you?
Stan, I don't even date. Like look, man. Is the stuff she said? Look, the women already said it. It's not. I don't even know what to say, man. Honestly, it's delusion. Whatever woman is guiding her, they have not taught her the most important thing, which is humility.
Right. Right.
Now I'm being serious. She has no humility, bro. That is the most unattractive thing that you can get from a woman. That is a turnoff. My thing won't even get rocked for that. I don't care how good you look. I'm dipping. I'm dead serious. That's all I gotta say on that one, man.
Oh, thank you, Truth. Mr. 84, the M3, and everybody take a deep breath. We're gonna go to list number 3.
Truth was hitting on all spots, man. Salute to Miss Polly. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just say this, man. You know, just like Truth was saying, look, when they arrogant, and just like Stan was saying, when they arrogant and all that, they got all that attitude. We're not dealing with you at all. Period. We're not even taking you seriously. Like, we're just not. Okay. Hope y'all know that. If all the women that's listening, we're not taking you seriously. If you arrogant, you doing all the back talking and all that. We're not taking you seriously. Point blank. Period. We just ignoring you, and we just really not even paying you no mind. Now, as far as this whole list thing, look, I'm just be quite frank, man. When a lot of you women coming up with all these lists and all these criteria of what a man should make, and you know whether he has this or that, or what kind of car he should drive and all that. Look, man, look. The one thing I always tell these women is, are you pretty enough to have these lists? Are you pretty enough to ask for this amount of money? Are you pretty enough to even have these criteria? You know what I mean? And most of y'all are not. You're not pretty enough to ask for these things. You're not an 8 or a 10. You're not Halle Berry. You're not Janet Jackson. All right? You know what I mean? Like, the list goes on. I can name a lot of women, but I'm not going to do it. But you're not an 8 or a 10. All right? 8 or 10, they qualify for certain things. And just like you tell men to qualify financially and otherwise, you have to qualify as well. And one of your qualities is looks. And if you are not pretty enough to ask for certain things, don't ask for it. Don't expect it. Stay in your lane, okay? You always tell the men to stay in our lane. You always telling us to level up and all that. So y'all got to stay in your lane too. You know, that's it.
Some women are sexier than celebrities.
No, you're not. No, you're not. Sorry, Miss Polly, you're not. Sorry.
Oh, okay. So Stan, let me get to Miss Polly's statement real quick. Because she's talking about, is his car a garbage can, right? And meaning what she's insinuating is that she don't want a man, right, who has a trash car along with his sloppiness. But see, my question is to you, Miss Polly, right, is that will you choose a man, okay, who do not have a car? Now, I don't know if the yes is you rather choose a man with no car as opposed to having a sloppy bucket. So I don't know. You have to kind of like, you know, expound on that, you know? I don't want to drive with Oscar the Grouch. I'll get back to you later on that one. So Stan, all right. So you said, so the question is, what I think about the second video, right? All right, look, here's the thing, Stan. I feel like it's going to be the same answer as my previous one. So let me just play devil's advocate, just to kind of spice things up. Because I'm for sure we could all agree that this woman is trash with her trash list. But here's the thing, right? I want you guys to, like, you know, go deeper into this, okay?
Hey, Black Files music. Let's go, baby.
What if the woman, right? What if the list is not really coming from a place of delusional? What if this woman have so much self-confidence? Because remember, women have a power to manifest and make things come into a reality. So with the list that she has, right? She just narrowing down all like the toxicity that she'll experience from a man. And maybe one day she'll get that perfect Drake, okay? Maybe that Mr. Right. So I look at it like maybe it's a woman who has high self-esteem. Whereas other people like us would be like, bitch, you're hella delusional. Have you not looked at yourself in the mirror? But I don't know, some women have that abundance, that huge abundance mindset where they feel like no matter how they look, they're gonna get a man, a very good man. So I don't know. So I'm just playing devil's advocate on this one. But maybe that list actually has a purpose for her life. And maybe we need to kind of evaluate ourselves as men and start adopting that same kind of list too.
Okay, I want to add something to that. So you as a single man, men in general, not you because you're married, but the single men, based on her list, because we didn't get to part 3, I could go ahead and deduce that this list is based on 150 other guys she's been with. So based on that, and I'm just coming as one, I have to be all 150 or 200 or 300. I'm looking at it that way. So I'm like,
why you giving a high body count?
Because you got to have some kind of experience to have all this ick. So I'm like, you don't want this, you don't want that, you doing this, you don't like this, but you like this, but it's almost the same thing as that. I'm like, okay, you've been with several different people.
Well,
as a single man, I
know what you want.
Nah, I can tell you want your ex, and I can take you back to him. That's what I can tell. You want your ex-boyfriend. So where he at, I want to take you back to him. He's married. Okay, you can be part of his harem. So let me go ahead and properly like put you where you need to be at. You can be part of his harem. Side chicks have a purpose too. You know what I'm saying? So you could go sit right there and be part of that. Because guess what? It doesn't work. Whoever that you want, you can buy him and train him and raise him up to be what you want. We at that age as like where we at right now in life and in time, you can go ahead and train up a man just for you, and that's what you want. But if you stuck on your ex, from what I'm reading on this list, let's get them all together. Pick which one, Harry, George, Tommy, D-Road, whatever Transformer name he got, five star, whatever names he got. And we can get you back with them and stop dating new people.
But spoil
and leave it alone. Because we ain't get the part 3 yet.
Stan, right?
Yeah.
I know, but Stan, here's the thing, right? Look, all right? A lot of you women in the comments, you're saying a lot of bullshit, as I always do. Look, we don't have to qualify for anything with y'all, okay? Men can have any woman we want. We know we can have any woman we want. We know that off top. Y'all have to qualify for us, okay? We know what to say to get you going, know what to say to get you in the mood and all that. We know how to do all that, okay? Sometimes we just don't care, okay? We don't care enough to even try, all right? But if we really want to try and get you, we'll get you. And that's any woman. Men can have any woman we want. Any woman we want, at any time. Point blank period. Just the fact that some of y'all we don't even want, and you're not even worth having. I'm just gonna be honest. And that's it.
Hey, with that, I want us to go to part 3 real quick. I want to get the part 3 list, and I'm gonna put the question up because it came from Quantum Love. Quantum Love said women always judge looks because they compete with each other. But I'd like to learn how this list concept affects men, because it's on TikTok. It's a challenge. Men on TikTok, when they put their list together, is like the longest one I've seen was 10. But women, that list is ongoing, part 1 to part 5. So let's get to her part 3. And then for the men, I'll go with the single men first. It'll be Hank, Truth, and then after that, me. And then we'll get to the ladies, and then Mr. Best in the World and M3.
Man, I don't even know if I should. Man, I don't even know about you to play part 3 because last time Lola snapped on part 2. We didn't even finish that. So
Yeah, that's how you know when this shit is horrific. It's a damn nightmare.
But we got to get to part 3 because this is the realness of people's list. Ladies,
Hey, Stan,
you know, and not Queen, but like some ladies, they do have these lists and with this ick list. So, you know, we gotta listen to it.
Hey, Stan, I'm not single. I got Lola, so.
All right, no problem. You'll go like, okay, fine. You'll be number 3. I'll go right after Truth.
Man, I'm just BSing you, man.
All right, let me go ahead and play the field. Now, Lola, please don't get triggered. All right?
Okay.
I don't want to see you mad.
Okay.
Let me see.
She always mad, man. Ain't nothing you can do about that. She always mad.
All right, here.
Oh my God.
What? Lola, calm down, all right?
Welcome back to my ick list part 3. This is the final list, and we are going to end this bad boy. So let's start.
Yo, she actually got a nightgown on. Goddamn.
What the fuck? Yo.
Never said
This right here is really some scary shit right here. Y'all not terrified right now?
No, this is social media, man. Look, like this is the persona of her.
Like, yo,
look, real life, she probably looking someone's butt right now. So I'm just.
This is crazy.
Wow. But a guy that joins a woman live. I used to hate when I go on Instagram and I see, oh, this person joins. Ew, that gives me the ick. If a guy calls you bougie, you need to run the other way ASAP. Because what he's basically saying that he cannot live the lifestyle that you live to spoil yourself, which means that he cannot treat you the way you treat yourself. So if a guy does that, run. A guy that wears the same jeans. Pretty much self-explanatory. Like, I'm not going to be out with a guy that wears the same jeans. A guy that farts in your presence, I don't know what type of quirky shit people think this is. It's romantic. No, you fart in my presence, I'm going to get the ick forever. I'm going to view you differently, and I'm going to be so disgusted. I would never, ever want to speak to you again. Do not do that. A guy that tries to force you to participate in something when you're intimate and it's something that you're not fond of doing, that is a guy that does not respect your boundaries and doesn't know what consent is. I will never be a fan of men like that. I do not like that. And I think men like that should be on the watch list, to be honest. A guy that asks you to plan the next date when you guys are on the first date. Can you freaking imagine? No, because this happened to me one time and I was just like, dude, who said we were even going to have a freaking second date? But I think that's the problem. People just get so comfortable thinking that they already know you, that you are going to say, yeah, let's do a second date. No, you're not planning shit. Don't let a guy think you're planning. And then this is to top it off, a guy that asks you to go 50-50. I don't care if you took me on a fucking 10th date. If you ask me to go 50-50 on a 10th date, I will literally never speak to you again. I don't even care how great things are going, but something about a man asking me to spend my money when he makes $1 and I make 75 cents to that dollar, or actually even less. No, not a fan of that. A guy that uses Twitter and uses it to argue with women online, that is the biggest ick for me. Like, I don't care. Like, get a job. Why are you on Twitter arguing with women? We need more builders and we need less people on social media, less men, I should say. A guy that is mean to other women. Just because you're not attracted to other women does not give you the choice or option to be mean to them. I do not like men like that, and it's very ill. And then that goes into men who complain about what they don't like in other women. Like, why are we talking about what you don't like in other women? If you're trying to get to know me, like, are you trying to sub me? It's giving weird. You're weird. And last but not least, a guy that doesn't read. We like our educated men over here. If a man doesn't read, he most likely doesn't brush his teeth. Welcome back to my ick list part 3. This is the final list.
Oh, okay. All right, so that's it for the list.
Yeah, she's pretty big on the teeth part. That's what I noticed. She's teeth been consistent in 1, 2, and 3. All right, look. So it's gonna be Truth, then myself, then Hank, then Miss Oshun, Queen, 84, and M3. The question came from Quantum Love. Women always judge looks because they compete with each other. But I'd like to learn how this list concept affects the men. So, Truth, how this concept affects you as a man?
It doesn't. Like nothing she said is relevant to me at all. Like she doesn't matter. If she was all right, so if it was a woman of substance saying something that created a list, then I probably would adhere to it a little bit. But it's nothing
like
that she's. No,
like
that's the point. That's the point. She has nothing that is relevant to obtaining an actual man.
So here's a question for you then. I'm writing this down as I speak. So if the woman based her list on your character, is it based on character or goals or qualities that you just can't change? Because she wants you to be, I'm assuming you're tall. She wants you to be 5'6", but how tall are you?
5'10".
Okay, so stuff like that. Like what kind of list do you think that is okay? Is it based on character, life goals, or like ridiculousness or stuff like you consider to be ridiculous? Like what's okay in the list?
So I look at when people give their preference to things. We all have our preferences. So I don't mind her having them. But she's fucking playing right now. That's the problem that I have right now. That's what I have. That's the problem I have. She's playing games. And if it was something that was relevant and she's saying, okay, this is something that I need from a man in order to feel the most important thing, in order to have security, I wouldn't mind that. Like when I hear women, some of them saying, okay, I need a 6-figure man, it doesn't bother me too much because that's what they need to feel secure. It's just the thing is, okay, I was speaking to someone, earlier. Are you going to be around if that man ever loses that 6-figure income? That's the thing that matters then. And sad to say, a lot of them do leave when that thing is inconsistent. That's when I have a problem. Because then it's letting me know that the man is a utility and a tool now. You don't love him.
Deep. All right. So I'll answer the question. I'm going to admit this. I'm very disobedient. I had a chick tell me her last boyfriend sit in the toilet when he peed. You think I did that? Nope. I marked my territory. I do not give a damn. Now, I did clean up, but when she's like, why you did that for? I'm like, yeah, I marked my territory. I don't sit down when I pee. Like, you don't tell me to do that stuff. I ain't gonna squat. Like, what is this? That's me. Like, and that for me, I'm like, you compare me to your ex-boyfriend. Like, maybe he did it, but my pet peeves is when your list is based on some other man before me and you want me to be just like that man. It's not gonna happen. I will do the complete opposite. That's something I learned about myself. I learned that about myself. I'm very petty. Once you try to make me into your ex-boyfriend, it's on. I'm just like, okay, I'm
Stan, you didn't piss on the floor, did you?
Yes, I did.
You said it.
I pissed on the floor, on the walls. I marked my territory.
Like a dog.
I always say we a dog, but he really a dog for real.
Nah, he on that gorilla shit.
You're not gonna. I ain't know what you're not gonna do. Is gonna do that. Like it's not gonna happen. Like I used to be worse. Like
He said he was worse.
There was some women like that. This is before I got saved. This is way before I got saved, and this was the Bam Bam years. My Bam Bam years in college, when white girls, I used to like hang out with white girls, but they had a black, a light-skinned man at their house. And what I did was I put that Dax hair grease, a do-rag, and that little comb, that little brush, so he know team dark skin or brown skin was in the house. And I put it in little areas of the house. She used me. Oh, you think you're using me? Okay, fine. I'm going.
You sabotaging her relationship.
Oh my gosh.
They call me Bam Bam for a reason. They call me Bam Bam.
So hold on. Here's the opportunity to get some of this good old wide good, and you gonna try to ruin her relationship with her.
It was already you already cheated, so now you're trying to control me and do all this. Okay, you know what? Fine, I got you. I put that do rag, and I don't even wear do rags. I just get one from Walgreens, and I just unwrap it, put it underneath the bed, the couch. When it's time for him to move, he's like.
You a man.
I wouldn't wear. I'll throw like boxers, all of it. I'll just throw it. I'll put
that orange wave grease. Did you put some of that wave grease in there too?
that Murphy's that lasts forever. Oh, he knows. He's like.
Hey, but you know what? Real talk though. Unfortunately, like women, they love that shit. They love that toxic masculinity type of shit. You know?
No, he didn't. She didn't know. She didn't know I did it.
Lola,
she didn't know. So when she was like she got away with it. Now what I got was like, you know what?
Oh, you didn't hear my question.
Let me rephrase that, Stan. I'm talking about more like the women in chat. You got a lot of smiley faces right now. You know what I mean? From Quantum Love, from Miss Paula. You're turning them on right now. They're like, oh, okay. We know like Big Stan, Big Bam Bam was that toxic. Hey man, you might get a couple of phone calls. I'm just saying.
I was strategic with mine. I was strategic. Like there was one guy, and I don't know if I'm gonna see him again, but we went to college together. I couldn't stand him. He tried to get me kicked out of the Black History class because I wasn't black, and he was mixed. And every week he came after me, like, while we have this non-black stuff in here. You wasn't black. Yeah, he came after me each week, and our professor was from Jamaica. So every time I had to fight, so I'm like, okay, you know what? I got you. I slept with his girlfriend. I put a 2XL cup all through that house. I put magnums all through the house. I put brushes all through the house. I put hair grease, different ones, scoop it out, throw it. I don't use hair grease. I just scoop them. I put them all through the house. When it was time for them to move, I drove by. He's fighting, crying. I'm like, yup. Now this is before I got saved.
Why do you want to sit and put this as all being saved and shit?
Because some people are like, what? I'm like, this is before I got saved.
Yeah.
This is before I got saved. I was off the hook. This is the Bam Bam year.
You was in church when you was a kid.
No, but this Bam Bam, this is college. My Bam Bam years was off the hook. So with him, there's some people like, oh, I remember that cat from college. I'm like, yeah, I couldn't stand him either. So I don't know what he did with his life, but I did catch them fighting because he was finding stuff and he was crying in tears. And I'm like, yeah, whatever.
That was bad. Oh my God. Okay, that was bad. See now I see what you mean.
Yeah, I mean, look, when women try to do that stuff, yeah, I had to do the shadow work on this and be honest with myself. Like, there's some stuff I did. Like, when you're trying to make me into your ex-boyfriend or your boyfriend, like, I'm very disobedient and I'm gonna break that up. And that's what I did, man. I put stuff all around. So you just like the skull caps. Oh man, if you just stuff that in between couches and you put a little change next to it, so when they check the couch and they hear a little money and they go in, and the person they grab is a skull cap.
Hey man, hey,
Now that we know Stan
Damn, shorty.
Now that he on demon.
You sound worse than the daggone shorties out here. They be trying to get niggas caught up like that, man. They be doing that crazy shit.
And I was just hoping Lola leave her drones at my house, but damn.
See, yeah, they the ones that be doing that crazy shit. Like, what the fuck wrong with you trying to mess my house up?
No. When you want to send a message to another female, you don't leave your drawers around because that could mean he was just fucking you. You got to leave something that only you would have in the house if you was his girl. Like that's what you do. You don't leave drawers around. Like that ain't gonna do it.
Wait, no, women put like little hair brushes, little hair stuff.
Oh damn, Lola, you trying to make sure she kicked me out the house early.
I might want to smell your.
I ain't even going to get a week. What type of stuff you talking about leaving around the house?
She's like, Stan, no, you're doing it wrong.
No, it's
not. Anthony, what you said?
No, Lola's like, no, Stan, like you're doing it wrong. Like, you gotta be a little bit more vindictive than that, okay? You can't just be leaving a drawer.
No, I put several items up, but it's not. I'm putting up one. Now, mind you, I'm putting up like she's probably sleeping with a black Chad, somebody from like the streets. Like it's personal. Like I'm putting different underwear all through your house.
Did you grab some blunt and then kind of stick it around too?
You have West Coast production in your house.
He was trying to send a racial message. That's what he was trying to do.
Hey Lola, what's worse than some drugs?
You trying to get me kicked out of that Black History class, and I'm like, you know what, partner? I got you, partner. Okay, I got you.
What's worse than drawers laying around, Lola? I'm trying to figure that out.
A cup.
No, oh my God. I'll be honest with you. No, not a cup. Okay. The only thing worse is as far as sex is concerned. Okay, because I'm thinking on a different level. But as far as sex is concerned, the only thing worse is tampons and pregnancy tests. Okay.
Yeah, you trying to get somebody beat on. Yeah, you trying to get somebody beat on bad.
Even if the pregnancy test isn't even used, the fact that it's there. Like,
yeah, you trying to get somebody beat up bad. Woo.
I'm just telling you how deep the rabbit hole can go. I ain't saying
that.
Okay.
I didn't try that, but I'm just saying I know how to do
it. The Bolo TV. The Bolo TV in Lady Phoenix.
If I would have did that to one of my children, man, they'd have beat the living hell out of me, man. Damn.
And that would be the woman number 3 trying to stay in your life, making sure that neither baby mama is interested in you. She gonna kill them bridges. And that's how you have to do it sometimes. You gotta knock out their past.
Damn. Oh, Stan, you was on some.
I'm good, baby.
I'm a Haitian. I'm gonna own up to my Haitian genes. And like, yeah, I'm a Haitian. I'm like, yeah, I'm burning everything.
God.
Who's next?
Lady E, what's up?
I'm finally glad that she woke up.
Well, she was definitely asleep.
Who's next?
Lola, I want to hear from you, baby.
Yeah, I'm gonna give a quick story. My ex-white girlfriend, right? I'm gonna give you one quick story. My ex-white girlfriend, she went ahead and dated somebody else. I'm like, okay, fine. And so to make her mad, I knew what to do. I went to the job because her new boyfriend was a waiter, and every time I went there, I took a black girl with me, and he kept on reporting it every time. And I'm just like, okay. And he's just like, why? He's like, I seen your ex-boyfriend, blah blah. I'm like, yeah. I was always on her mind. I was like, yeah, I got you. I don't have to get you directly, but I get you indirectly.
Well, wait, y'all really don't see color and you like white women because they're good women?
No. She was different. No. She wasn't like a white girlfriend I sought out. So she was different.
Okay, so she was different. But here's the thing: after y'all break up, it's always on that race stuff. It's always.
Oh yeah, cause
But
no,
see,
I
Lo,
just
you
went to
gotta.
Oakland. I just discovered in Oakland, like I'm cute. I seen all these black people. I'm in Candyland. I'm like, oh my god, I'm cute. What's up? Any black girl came at me, she's like, hey, how you doing? I'm like, where we going? This was. I was like, I'm in heaven. I'm seeing all these black women. I'm like, oh my god.
Hey,
Like,
Lola, I had what was it? When I was 17, still in school, I had this EMT, this white girl, this white lady, EMT, emergency medical technician.
okay.
And Lola, I'm sorry, this was one fine white girl, man, and she had a black tail on her, and you couldn't tell me nothing. Having her pick me up every day, taking me to school, and coming to my basketball games. and when I got home, boy, if I did my homework, I tore the fur off.
Nature boy.
And what happened? Y'all broke up.
Hey,
Queen,
broke up. Who said it was my girl?
Can we get back to the list, please? Thank you.
Who said that was my girl? That wasn't my girl.
Yeah, but you gotta own up to your past.
9 years older than me.
And once again,
she was 9 years older than me.
You are part of the dysfunction that creates
I'm not dysfunction.
and women
she was
that
9 years
ran
older than
through.
me.
Thank you. Okay, back to the list. Are we doing part 3 yet?
Hey.
It's
not my fault.
Wait. See, this how you know she was not even paying attention. Will you sleep again? Yeah, she was.
Are you asleep? Your room
Yeah,
looks warm. Are you
how did I add to
you need some water?
If anything, she was the one wrong, Queen.
Okay,
she was 9 years older than me.
You're right.
Yeah, she was.
All right.
She was the one wrong. It just happens that truth was grown when he was young, baby.
And it was her. And it was her turn. She was the chosen one at that time.
But Truth, you own up to your. But you're not that darkness anymore, right?
Huh?
You're not that dark anymore, right? Like you're not into that darkness anymore.
No. I don't behave like that. Nowhere near. Nowhere near.
That's the point. It's like, not into that darkness. Yeah, I was into that payback.
Listen,
so I'm not.
I'll tell you this, Stan. I'm gonna tell you this though, and then I'm gonna leave it at that. One thing I do realize, I ain't gonna lie. I wish I had the luxury to be that way, because in this day and time, the stuff that I did back then with these hoes now,
don't do it.
Hey, Sean,
it's not working.
These things, they don't even care no more. See, back then they at least cared a little bit. Now they on the same time that I was on then. They like, what's up? You got a mission? What's good? I'm sending you home on Uber now. That's the type of time they on. I already did crazy things, man. This would have been on something different. And then now we got this daggone YouTube and everything. Oh my goodness.
That's dangerous.
Hey, if I wasn't saved, man, this thing would have been over with.
Yeah, it's not even. Yeah.
They never cared. They never cared. Truth,
Oh,
they never
what's
ever
that?
cared. Women do not care. I keep telling you that. Women don't care. Where do you think the term homewrecker come from? They don't care. Women don't care. You just realizing that? They don't care. Listen, if a woman sees a qualified man, she will backstab her girlfriend in a heartbeat. Okay?
Oh hell, man. Hell yeah.
Women don't care. I'm telling you how. They don't care. All right? Women, okay, let me tell you something. Like this is the thing, right? If you and make her relate to this, right? When women see a qualified man, it's like a man after you work a long day. He see a pork chop on the plate, or you see a lamb chop on the plate, and he hungry. All right, that's how we look to him as a qualified man. They are on you, okay, and they don't care what they got to do to get shit. They don't care. They don't care who they step over. Lola, don't look sideways, Lola. All right, look straight at the camera. Women don't care. Laugh, Lola. It's okay. Y'all don't care. Y'all don't. Tell y'all don't care. I know y'all don't care. Y'all don't.
Not me. I mean, I'm cut from a different cloth, though. I'm sorry. I don't screw behind friends and family. That's two things I don't do. And when it comes to, for instance, if I meet a guy and he just got some chicks he dating or whatever the case may be, and ain't no rings involved, he's single. So if I want to go after him, he's prime real estate. He's single. But if he's married, that's a whole nother ball game. That's where I draw the line at when it comes to women. If he's married, he's off limits, because if he can be married and cheat on his wife, you best believe he will cheat on you if you even get to the point of being anything in his life, because usually his mind is with his woman, the one that he got his kids with, and his penis is elsewhere. And those type of men are not the men that make the best husbands. So if you're stupid enough to think that a man is gonna cheat on his wife and then be faithful to you, you deserve everything you get. But if a man is single and you feel like, okay, he might be seeing that girl, but I want to shoot my shot, it is nothing wrong with that. But not asking him to cheat on the nothingness called his girlfriend. Period.
We'll stop.
Wait, girlfriends are nothingness?
Wait.
That's
So you
cool.
said
Girlfriends
it's
are
okay for him to
nothingness?
cheat on his girlfriend?
What? Say what?
You said it's okay for him to cheat on his girlfriend?
No, I'm not talking about him cheating. What I'm saying is, if a female wants to shoot her shot at a guy, and let's say he's single, he's not married. My thing is, no matter what status he is or how he feel about whoever, it's okay to shoot your shot at a single man. But if he's married, that's the only time it really matters in terms of him. Now, cheating on your girlfriend, it's like, I don't. Now that I'm 41, I don't see that whole girlfriend thing as anything but an empty title that is like you playing house with a bitch. If you really wanted a chick, she would be your wife. But if
I agree. I agree. If it ain't no commitment of marriage, if nobody said I'm going to marry you and something like that, then no.
Wait a minute. So you're saying
Queen, hold on, Queen, hold on. And that's like Quantum said it best. That's why she don't have no female friends.
You're damn right. You're damn right.
She knows
You're damn right.
And Lola just revealed it. Lola capping a little bit, but she kind of revealed a little bit of it. Y'all don't care, okay? Lola, you don't care, Lola, okay? All right, you said it already. You don't care. Salute the lady E2. She don't care either. Y'all don't care, okay? Y'all don't care. You just said that if he got a girlfriend, like if you want him, you gonna get him. Look, y'all don't care, man. Y'all don't care.
You don't think that the next girl is thinking the same way about the dude you with that you got?
They are.
Then y'all a bunch of hoes, man. Y'all have no moral compass. I don't know. I wish you would.
One question led to a whole bunch of anger and hostility. Come on, man.
Come on, man. What are we talking
All right.
about?
Is everybody okay?
I wish you would. I wish some chick would blink at the dude that I'm with. She's gonna be laid out on the
Don't make me
floor.
turn my camera on, man.
That's so disrespectful.
So you camera on them 3 C's?
And that's why y'all still single. Y'all have this mindset. So all fair and love and war. And then when it happens to you, you want to get mad. Yeah, right. You're right. You're right. You're right.
Hey, look, have all the options that you can. You women do not give a shit out here. I'm telling you.
Hey, no,
I'm just saying,
no boyfriend and girlfriend.
Wait, guys, hold on. What's your name, Lola?
I don't walk around calling myself nobody's girlfriend. I haven't done that in many years, and I never will, because it's an empty title. It's like, if you leave your girlfriend, it's like leaving your male best friend. Nothing happens. It means nothing to nobody. It's nothing. But it's like, at the end of the day, I'll never call nobody my boyfriend. I'm 41 years old. Like, why would I call somebody my boyfriend? Like, either you're my man or we're just platonic. That's it. And it's like, if you're the type of female where you just hold sexual relationships with a dude and spend time with him and there's no ring involved, then okay, fine. But keep in mind that he's open to dating whoever he wants to date. He can date you and other women too. That's not that's an open thing. My thing is, there's a line where you don't cross. That right there. If you want to date 6 people at the same time, that is fine. You're not married to nobody. But once you're married, that's when people should respect the boundaries, because now there are boundaries. But it's like,
wait. You can't. Nah. You got to build boundaries in the beginning. What the hell's wrong with you? You can't just say, "Oh, now all of a sudden you married, now you got boundaries." Yeah. You build boundaries in the beginning. Because if you start the relationship off with just willy nilly, it's going to stay willy nilly. Yeah. What the hell is? Y'all. I'm glad I don't live around y'all.
No, that ain't happening.
There'll be some people in the bedroom.
Keep in mind, that's how most.
No. We got an open relationship over here, baby. We got an open relationship over here.
That's how most men are.
If that's how most men are. It's monogamous. Ain't nobody poly. Ain't nobody polyamorous. Ain't nobody free.
Queen, that's your stance.
Excuse me, but we do have a polyamorous woman.
If you with me, you with me. That's it.
But Queen, that's your stance, right?
That's it. That's all. That
Queen,
sounds ludicrous.
Queen,
that's your stance, right? That's yours.
With all these weird, loose boundaries, they be the first one in their feelings when it happens to them. So you're gonna do what you don't want done to you.
Once somebody asks, "Hey, will you marry me?" and somebody says yes, that's when it's real.
Right, what's wrong with y'all?
That's it.
That's why y'all.
That's it. If that's not said,
that's why y'all single.
It's open season.
Wait. Hold on.
You can do whatever she want to do, and I can do whatever I want to do.
Hold on. If it's up, then it's stuck, man.
Tell me this. You want to date somebody that's dating other people?
Hold on.
You want to date? No. You just said.
Okay, hold on.
Let it go.
You just said, don't mute me and don't mute nobody. Don't do that.
I could
leave my button off. Stop touching my leeway. Anyway, like I was saying, if you want to date somebody, you want to date somebody that's okay with dating other people because it ain't real until you marry Shorty. So Shorty got 3 other dudes, you got 3 other chicks, and then one day y'all just wake up and say, "Oh, I want to be monogamous."
Queen, hold on. I got it. I got it.
Okay, cool. Thanks.
Queen, relax. Just relax for a second, please.
Let me make my point.
You can unmute your mic, Queen, but just relax, all right? Just relax. Let him just say what you gotta say. Unmute yourself, Queen. Unmute yourself, please.
Yeah. Got my dog spray too now, so hold on now, all right? Relax. Let's go, dog.
Yeah, where them dogs at, M3? I forgot about them dogs.
Wait, hold on. I let you talk already, right? And a lot of times it wasn't even necessary. But look, the point is, right, for all the married women, right, if y'all want to help these single women to not stay single, what do you guys have to offer? I want to see some wisdom right now. What's the solution?
What is the question? What is your question?
Man, you stop Queen from talking to say that. Man, Queen, go ahead. Ain't no solution for them.
Hold on. It is.
M3, I got a solution. 2 of these ladies already hemmed up. They ain't got nothing to worry about. He them 2 girls.
Big Hink is here. I'm
sorry.
Lady
and Lola. They good with me. So we don't have nothing to worry about here.
Yeah, heck, see how that work, Queen? See?
What? That's how it works.
That's why y'all still single.
See, that's how it works.
I'm good. I'm good. Keep doing what you're doing. How's it working out for you?
Hey,
keep doing what you're doing.
When you go to that job application, if it ain't married, it says single on there. You feel what I'm saying? It says single.
Well, keep doing what you're doing,
It
homie.
says single.
That's why you're still single. All the women in YouTube are looking out of PCA. Please stay away from two top dogs. Please stay away from him. Stay far away from him. My text
Can we get the lady E real quick? Hold on, hold on. Can we get the lady E real quick? I'm sorry. Can we get the lady E real quick? Just real quick. Lady E, how you doing? Good to see you on here, family.
Well, hello. Good evening, everyone.
Welcome to Knowledge and Relationships, y'all. Make sure y'all like and subscribe.
And no, she cannot go off, Quantum. But go ahead.
Oh, man. Oh, it's too late. She already there. She already went off. Go ahead.
So what's the question?
Don't come here doing that. You know what we're talking about. Don't come here doing. You've been sitting there about 20 minutes. You know what's going on up in here.
Well, my question to you is, why don't you?
So will you go after a guy who's dating someone who's in a relationship because he ain't married, so he not committed to her? So would you?
I personally would not go after a man that's in a relationship. Now, if he's out there perusing and dating, yeah, I'm gonna go after him.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about.
That's not what we're talking about. That's not what we said.
That is.
No, it's not.
No, dating and in a relationship are two different things.
Thank you.
Thank
you.
Okay, so what's the relationship?
Thank you, mature woman on the panel.
Oh shit.
What's a relationship, E?
A relationship is when you claim that person and you're with that person and you're committed to that person. If I'm dating someone, I'm getting to know you. So I don't even know if I want to be with you.
Ooh.
Okay.
So
I agree. So I agree with that. So is you calling this man your boyfriend when you committed to him?
If I'm committed to him, yeah, he's my boyfriend.
That's your boyfriend. That is single.
Are you committed to me?
No, that's the reason why you single, Truth.
That is single.
That's why you single.
I'm single. I'm single.
I never heard that.
I am single because I'm a man. And always will be a man. And I ain't taking no shit off of no female out here. All right? That's word. That's word right there. I ain't taking no shit off of no female.
And stay single, please.
That heifer gotta go.
Wait. Okay. Hold on.
That loud heifer gotta go.
I got a question to ask for a group.
What's the difference between? What's the difference? Look, so if I want to, I can go out here and get a woman to cook for me. I can fuck her. I can get anything out of her without marrying her.
Anybody hear me?
What are you saying?
No, we can't. Let him cook real quick. I just want to hear. Him say
that. I need to hear this. What am I getting? What am I missing?
Nothing. You got it all. So stay the way.
Exactly. Okay. So if I'm getting ass.
No, but you don't want to believe.
I'm getting ass. I'm getting fed.
God, you don't want
no.
Jesus.
I'm showing you the difference.
Talking all this shit, but where's your beliefs at, homie? And that's why.
I hear you. Okay,
cool. So keep doing you.
But listen, like I said, what I'm showing you is the difference between being married and still being single. If I'm married, then no, I don't talk. I don't talk to no other woman. I am faithful to that one woman if I am married. If we are single, I don't owe her nothing.
When you put your ring on
nothing.
So when you meet her, you gonna marry her? So you wait until you get to the altar and put that ring on her finger to be faithful. That sounds fucking crazy. Yeah. So you gonna cheat the whole time? Okay, cool. Women, please.
Ain't no cheating. She can do whatever she want to do too.
Oh, okay. So y'all just swinging out here. Oh, okay.
No, she has a choice to make. No, you're not. You're not listening. You're not listening.
I need to listen.
I know. Okay, so that's what I'm saying. So listen, if she goes out here and sleep with another man, then that's who she's with. She's going to wait. I'm going to marry her. That's how it is.
Queen, can I ask you a
She
question?
for the streets. She for the streets. Let that hoe do what she do.
Hey,
Queen, can I ask you a question, man?
All bees are attracted to honey, so I guess that's what you like women in the streets. You a man from the
Oh, I don't touch them. Hey,
you just said it. Okay, cool. What you want?
My elephant is packed up. Okay, it don't touch these whores.
Go ahead, homie.
I got you.
You already did.
Queen, can I ask you a question, ma'am?
Sure, go ahead.
Okay. Now let me. Would you consider it cheating if she knows about it?
If that's not what they agreed to, yes.
Great question.
So if we're committed and we establish we're committed to each other, we're monogamous, hell yeah, it's cheating if I know about it and I'm out.
Oh yeah, I agree with that.
That's why he ain't trying to get me and Lola to sign them papers.
So if we agree that hey, you can see who she want to see, I can see what I want to see, then we good. That's not cheating, right?
Okay, cool.
But let's talk about the reality that most men can't handle a woman that's dating different men.
Wait, okay, hold on. What'd you say?
Because that's a whore.
Okay, wait, true. Hold on.
How dare you can't look, you can't
That's a whore.
Hold on for a second. E, what'd you say?
I said a lot of men can't handle women that are dating different men.
They sure can't. They get all in their feelings when they hornies in it.
No, we don't. No, we don't care.
Ain't nobody worried about y'all, man. Damn. We don't care about
that shit. I don't know what type of dudes y'all used to
I mean, y'all so reactive, dang.
We don't. That's why I blocked. That's why I just blocked somebody in the chat. They were talking about bullshit. Nobody cares about that shit.
Hey, Beth.
Shut your mouth. I sleep very well over that. I sleep very well. Very well.
Hold on.
You ain't even in this.
Hold on.
We're not even in this. Nobody.
Okay, hold on for a second.
I know.
Okay, hold on. Wait, hold on. Beth, right? Name a time, right, that you probably, and I'm not talking about your personal life or whatever, right, but you probably see, like, other women, they become out, asking their husbands, like, hey, like, how do I look going out to my work meeting, right, looking like this or looking like that or whatever, or can I go hang out with girls looking like this or whatever, and you know they be out there trying to get some attention now. Come on.
Oh
now.
yeah. That's a whore.
Let me say something true. Let me say something. Look. We are not worried. Listen, real men are not worried about y'all. All right, we're not worried about none of that shit that y'all be talking about. We sleep very well. Sometimes I sleep for 10 to 12 hours if I want to. We're not worried about y'all. And men in my family the same way. We're not worried about y'all. We have our way with y'all. We want, and we do what we want. Y'all just comply to us, and that's just how it is. You know what I mean? I ain't no kiss and tell type of nigga, but I'm gonna just say it like this. Me and my family, we ain't got no problems, bro. Period. And we never.
I ain't no kiss and tell type of chick, but I'm gonna tell you right now. You telling a whole lie. You telling a whole lie.
I ain't telling a whole lot of nothing. I ain't telling a whole lot of nothing. Me and my family ain't got no problems. None. And Queen will tell you that.
You telling a whole
no problems. We got no problems.
I'm gonna just let you keep y'all in.
We got chicks fighting over us and all that. We got no problems.
I will say this, Mr. 84. Unfortunately, I do not like to agree with him a lot, but he is dead ass when he say what he say about the men in his family. Because I've seen it. I've written certain things.
I believe you. I believe you. There are men that they do not care about the majority of women. Yes. But there's always that one that'll have them bent up on the couch, eating ice cream, crying in the pillow, blowing booger snots, calling,
and we ain't one of them. You talking about these younger men? You talking about these?
I don't do younger men.
No. You right about that, Raw.
It's over.
I know.
You right about that, Raw.
So that doesn't matter before then. So what?
But I suggest, I'm telling every man
and had a moment before. Yeah, I'm sure they have. But once you create that beast, Ain't no hope for y'all heifers then.
Yeah,
Oh,
hey,
please.
listen,
Hank,
I'm telling
Hank,
every man, do
Hank is
not,
one of those dudes that would
Do
be
not
sitting
listen
up
don't,
there
please.
on the couch crying.
don't
Please.
let your heart go that way, bro,
Bobby,
or
let me
you
tell
are
you.
Ain't no
screwed.
look. It
It's a lie.
ain't nothing
You
wrong
I will
with
are
break
giving
your
your
heart.
screwed.
Stop
when
playing.
you give it to the right person.
Bobby,
Come on.
again, I'm
Hank,
gonna tell you, that's a lie.
Be a man
Hank,
always. I'm
Hank,
trying to tell you, you're
please.
safe that way.
Giving your heart is being a man
No,
too.
hell no, it
Just
ain't.
you know.
Don't do it.
Well, look how
Don't
successful
do
you
it.
are with what you
You
do.
talking
How
about some
successful are you?
16-year-old boys
How
or some high
successful
school
are
age
you?
boys?
I'm
I'm
as
They
just
need
saying.
successful as I want
I'm
to be.
just
I can
saying.
get
Hey,
right.
then do you.
everything.
I'm talking
Do
about
you,
grown
baby?
I
men.
Do
can get
you?
I'm talking about
everything
My
grown
It's
men.
grown
that
father is
men
any
a
like
man
that.
up
Christian
here
man,
got.
and he was very
Oh,
successful.
here she
And he gave
comes.
his
Okay,
heart, and
I'm
they
good
All
with
right?
that.
married, and they
Watch
died
out,
together.
boy. She'll chew
Hey,
Don't
you
play
If
that.
I
out.
want it,
That's
E
not
and
true.
Lola,
Oh,
we
here she
good. Ain't
comes.
that
Yeah,
right?
okay.
Ain't that
We're
right,
not
if
gonna
I
go
ladies?
want
there.
it,
You're right.
and I
We're
can
not
Lola's
get
gonna
it
gonna
go
be the
there.
from
one. Lola's gonna be the one to
multiple
make you
women.
cry.
Don't go there.
Lola,
If
make
I
you
wanted,
cry.
if I
Make
wanted
her
to go
cry,
back in the
Lola.
Don't
day,
go there, Truth.
I can
Let
That's
it
get
what
it
you
go.
want
from
to be on.
multiple
Let it
women.
go.
Not that might turn you on, Jesus. You
Multiple.
tried it.
Yeah. We can
That might,
tell,
If
Quanda,
I
that
the
might
was,
cap.
throw you
hey,
on. Give
if
me
I
that.
wasn't changed,
The cap is real.
if I wasn't changed,
E, we in a good place. Ain't that right, Miss E?
Yeah, okay. Cool. Like
cap
I
is
said,
real.
PSA,
You don't
I
know
might
me,
go
sure.
live. I might go live. Tell all these women stay away from the dudes on this panel that are single. So I don't know you, Hank. I don't know much about you. So I'm
Hey,
gonna say you. I'm just gonna
one
speak to
thing
the one
men
in the
got.
black and white
Hey,
shirt.
listen, it's one thing men got that women are going to need. Okay,
Black and white
What's
stripes. Stay
that?
away.
they're going to need.
Stay
You
away
know
from the
what that
stripes.
is, Raw.
What's that?
You
Stay
know what
away
The way
that
the
from the
rose,
is.
stripes.
the rabbit,
Hey,
candy
Queen,
coated
Queen,
nights is
just
set
keep coming
up.
to the
We
bank
don't
and
even
enjoy
need
the
that.
rest
We don't even need
When
that.
you going? When you going again?
Hey,
When you
hey,
going again?
Can I say something?
hey, when it's special,
What'd you say, Queen?
y'all
When
going
you
to
going
need.
again, Hank?
Can I say
I'm
something?
gonna go again Wednesday.
Okay.
Hold on. Can
I'll
I
come
say
through.
something? Can I say something real quick, right? Just
Who's
to
that,
clarify.
Lola?
Yeah. Can I say something just to clarify, right?
Oh, she sound all sweet. Something bad about to happen.
Oh, wait.
Mm-hmm.
I had
No,
to talk with
seriously.
no, I had to talk with her in the back chat. She
He's
good.
a mess. Stop it. Okay, let me clarify something, right? What I'm saying is this. Amongst single people, okay, all is fair. I'm not saying that someone in a relationship, when they've given someone their word, that they are open to breaking their word. No. But if someone else is trying to shoot their shot, they should be shooting their shot at someone who is single. Now, whether or not that's going to work out or not is a whole nother conversation, a whole nother story. And like I said, there is a line of how you operate as a single person versus a married person. And we all know the difference. We all know we operate different when we on the clock and when we off the clock. So we know how to flip the switch. That's a natural thing. However, I will say this, and I'll use my parents' example. Even though my parents were married, right, my mother used to do things to my father that was very obvious to women outside of their relationship. And when she would get in her little feels and feel like, you know, I'm feeling myself, and she would do stuff that women could see, oh, that's how you treat your man? Your man spent how much on trips? Like for nothing? Your man, how much? How many cars he got? How many properties he own? And you doing that? My stepmother, she ain't forced my father to cheat on my mother. All she did is came around and cooked for him when my mother didn't. All she did is came around and complimented him when my mother wasn't. All she did is come around smelling good when my mother didn't give a crap about doing stuff like that. All she was doing was just, you know, being a good friend and listening when he was talking versus how my mother was doing. And eventually my father divorced my mother and he got with her. And that's what happened. Now, granted, I'm not saying that divorce is good or shooting your shot at a married man is good. However, the rules don't change. If you a woman in a relationship and you don't value your relationship and another woman peep game, all she got to do is what you not doing, and she gonna take your man. Now that's in a marriage. Now imagine that in a man in a relationship where he's not committed to you on no legal level. It's just y'all just having sex, essentially saying y'all together. Most of the time, men will leave if that's the case, and most of the time, husbands will leave. But single men will definitely leave on that. So all I'm saying is, if you're a single woman, shoot your shot as a single man. But don't overtly shoot your shot at a married man, because that's just bad taste. But if you are going to do that, you better believe whatever you get in that married man, like I said before, is what you getting. Like, so my stepmother, she didn't get my father and then slap. No, my father got more of what she offered. So that's why my father didn't cheat on her.
But it's so tight. Because, I mean, I hear what you're saying, but at the end of the day, first of all, ain't no random women going to be around my husband. Sorry, not sorry. You ain't even going to have no opportunity. You're going to, the shooters at the door, pum, pum, go away. But the same thing, the same rule applies to men. Men be acting stupid as hell. Men be being MIA. Men don't invest the time. Men don't be smelling good. Men don't be wanting to, you know what I'm saying, do certain things. Guess what? While you slipping on your pimping, there's another dude shooting his shot in a DM, on the phone, on the text, trying to take her out, doing whatever, and then you lose your chick. Now you crying all over the place because a better dude got her. That's grown men that be doing that.
But Rod, to the point of like,
don't always be the better dude.
But to the point, bro, about where a woman would see a guy in that circumstance. In my case, right, my stepmother she's related to me through marriage. So my parents seen each other and stuff through family events and events where families knew each other. Like it's just a bunch of people that know each other, and some of us are even related. So that's how she was able to see him in an informal setting. And honestly, sometimes my father would be in church on the phone with my mother arguing, and you can listen to the conversation and see like what my mother was doing and what she wasn't doing. So it was kind of obvious like what was happening. But I've been in circumstances in public places where I've seen females openly disrespecting their dudes, like on some stuff where you can tell what their personal life is like, and it's easy for you to pick up on what their relationship is and isn't, so you can know how to infiltrate their relationship. Like you could just say a certain thing to a man to see how he respond. That'll tell you what his relationship looking like with a female. So you can kind of sort of, if you're smart, pick up on it. But I mean, if you married, obviously there is little chance that your man should personally be around women in an informal setting like that. But there is circumstances, sure. But the pendulum swings both ways. I'm not saying that. But I think what Queen is trying to say to me is that, like, I'm for people cheating on one another. I'm not for that. I am for people being honest, that if you're dating multiple people, then that's what you're doing. Everybody should be aware of that. But if you're a single woman and you see a guy, he's nice looking and he's single, I mean, shoot your shot, may the best woman win. But if he's married, you might want to respect those lines a lot, you know, just.
I mean, I agree with you. Marriage is inside that bond.
Robbie, hold on. Yeah, because I do this tag team championship. Hold on. Y'all going back and forth. Hold on, I got to step it, goddammit. I got to mess it up. Listen. Like Don Q says, she wasn't yours. It was just your damn turn, okay? And that's really the fact. She was never yours. It was just your turn. It was just
but
your
if
turn.
when your body
is
calling for her, you can hear it calling you.
There you go. 84. Say it again. If she's gone, if she leaves, that never was yours.
It was never yours, brother. It was never yours.
It wasn't yours. It's somebody else's turn.
Stop stunting like people don't be having that hold on you. You better stop stunting
it's
like
somebody else's turn.
Nah, damn that. Y'all better stop. Y'all better stop.
Look, if it's somebody, if she's yours,
I can't
whatever's
hear you
yours.
because everybody's so loud. Say it again.
Hey, Raw. So all right, so I'm gonna ask you this because you believe in this. What's yours, nobody can't take. Correct? Do you believe? You know where I'm about to go at. If you, go ahead.
I'm just gonna say this, right?
Don't do it.
Everybody is single until they're married.
Yes. Okay.
That's it.
Good. So I that's what we're talking about.
But I will say this, right? Some people are soul snatchers, so they got you. Like I know for a fact that some men, you could just say, you could call them on the phone and be like, "Hey, how you doing?" Their whole entire body is gonna respond to that. "Hey, how you doing?" Vice
Who
versa
the
for
fuck
women.
is that? That ain't a man.
Anyway,
I think she's talking about how women are responding.
Yeah, that's not like a female.
So y'all gonna sit there and act like You know what? I'm not even gonna make this
a woman that's not yours.
This is
Don't
a
go there, Raw. They not ready.
No, Raw.
They not
Hold
ready
on.
for
So you
that.
saying a woman that's
They
not
tapping in.
yours just calling you up
I'm gonna
and
go and
just
be
talking to you
vulnerable.
and
Lola
you
does that.
shivering? That's what you saying? What the?
Lola does that for me.
What the fuck?
What you mean, Truth? Listen, this is why I can't have certain conversations with some men because y'all live in this fairy tale world. You mean to tell me somebody put it on you real quick? Your body.
That sound like the movies. That don't sound like real life.
You mean to, oh well, maybe somebody ain't put it on you right quick. But
put something on me that you didn't even say we had sex. You said they just call and
what
you
I
just
said,
shake.
What I said is you don't have a woman that calls you and then you be catching little tremors and shit. Your body's gonna respond to certain people. Sorry.
No,
Wait, hold on. You know what? Hold on for a second. You know what my body will respond
Hey,
to?
M3, you married. You ever felt that before?
No, hold on. I'm gonna give it a demonstration. You know what my body responds to?
M3.
I respond. The fuck does she want?
Y'all are so horrible. People keep telling me I'm not like everybody else. I'm rest in that energy.
But bro, hold on. So let me get this. Hold on, Hank. You've been married, so you felt that before?
Right, Uncle Ram.
Somebody just call you and you just start shaking?
No.
I don't even know what that feels like. Wait,
84. You felt that?
Man, I'm trying to grab my dinner, man. Hell no.
No man has that has.
Why y'all don't wanna highlight Uncle Ramon's comment? Why y'all don't wanna highlight Uncle Ramon's comment?
You ever had that?
Who's Uncle Ramon?
Don't worry about it. That's clearly somebody in the chat that know what I'm talking about.
Shout out to Uncle Ramon, but I don't know what he's talking about.
Nah, bro.
If your body not jumping, off a woman.
What the Okay. Women get like that. I never. That has never happened. Have I loved a woman? Yes. Yes.
I'll let y'all have it. You're right.
Well, you're talking about
never have this to men.
Let me
explain.
I can't wait to be in Lola get together, and I'm hoping that she give me that feeling. I won't be weak at the knees.
Yeah, whatever. No. I don't want that. That sounds like a drug. I don't want that shit.
Right.
I don't want some shit I can't get away from. No.
Wait. Truth. Hold on. Robbie, let me explain this to you, okay? See, men and women are very different. That's why you have that analogy that men are from Mars and women are from Venus. Okay? Just because you guys get those, Michael Jackson, you give me butterflies, okay, inside, does not mean that we feel the same way. Okay,
I didn't say nothing about no butterflies inside. See,
well, I'm describing it because the way how you put it, you're describing butterflies. You're saying something about
I'm not describing nothing about no butterflies.
Like somebody's having like a stroke or something. It's not that.
That's not.
Okay, so I'm just making it clear. All right, we don't get this type of butterflies that y'all be getting. Okay, all right, we get a different sensation, and it's a little bit.
I'm trying to tell you, if that hasn't been your experience, that a woman's voice alone will, maybe make you stand up, maybe make you jump a little bit.
Oh,
maybe
it makes you stand up.
No. You don't have no response to a woman's voice. Don't change your topic now. Don't change your topic now. You understand what I'm saying? Some women got it that even if that's not her dude, if she's touched that, that's still her dude. Because his body is always going to respond to her, to the smell of her, to the sound of her voice, to the feel of her skin, to the sight of her lips. Some women is bad like that.
Okay, Raw. I agree with everything. Well, first of all, not if she's not mine, I don't feel that shit.
Hey.
But you talk the shit that you was talking about earlier. Everything that you just said, except for that tremble shit. What the hell is that? I don't know nobody that has that.
Don't worry about it. Y'all right. Y'all got it.
No, everything else you said when a man loves the smell of his woman.
Listen, it's okay. It's okay. It doesn't happen. Y'all don't tremble.
I might have to go to.
Maybe I gotta open.
Tomorrow.
Maybe I gotta open up that tier on the butterfly memberships. Teach them how to meet the men.
I'm gonna be up in the Baltimore area tomorrow.
Hey, Lo, you made one of your dudes tremble just by talking to him?
Shit, she making me tremble right now.
I was doing more than talking to him.
Thank you. That's
You
what
don't
thank
tremble.
you. See? Thank you. You talking about just talking and the nigga is
No. Here's the thing, right? I think what she's saying is like, okay, when you really into somebody and they really do it for you, just to hear from them on the phone.
Word, Don.
Certain kind of way.
Do I do that for you, Lola?
That way, Smitty.
No, I agree with that. She said all she gotta do.
Lola, don't act like
listen, women. I've heard them say that. Yes, I've heard them say that about me. Not vice versa. They call me and I start shaking. What the fuck happened?
You ain't never had.
Okay,
You ain't never had no woman call you and be like, "Hey, baby, what you doing?"
You're right. He don't even know what you're talking about.
Okay.
That sounds like some soft cream butter shit, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
What the hell is that? I never said I don't.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
I never said I didn't want to hear from her.
No,
I never said that part. You said not been in love. No, Uncle Ramon. I never been in love because I don't watch movies. Okay.
Okay.
Have I loved a woman? Yes.
No, yes, I never been in love because I don't watch movies.
Loved a woman.
Crazy as usual.
Truth, ain't you sleepy? You cutting up right now.
How am I cutting up? And you you're talking about shaking and stuff. I never heard a man shake.
I shouldn't even be on this.
See why y'all took Smitty comment down real quick. That's
She called and tell you she coming to swallow it. So you start shaking because of that? What the fuck is going on? Yo, I don't understand. You know what that sound like? That sound like some desperate shit. Like you're not getting no ass or something that you going crazy like that.
That sounds like some extra special top quality.
No, that sound like when you never had sex before, like when you was a fucking kid or something.
According to these men, 70% of them are virgins or don't
no.
have sex.
Oh no, you're right. A lot of niggas ain't getting that shit, and not by choice.
A lot of men not getting their soul snatched. A lot of men is out here snatching souls, and a lot more women need to be snatching souls from dudes. That's
wait. But how can
there you go, baby? There you go, baby. That's what people say. We do the soul snatching. We do the shaking. We don't get shook.
Not all of it.
Nah, remember your body count gonna be up.
Hold on. Now I'm doing a hold on. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on, rewind a little bit. Because Lola,
I want you to smash my soul, Lola. Don't Lola, give it back either.
Wait, hold on, Hank. Lola, you just said right that 70% of men are virgins, right?
No, that's what they say. I don't say that. That's what
but you quoted that though. So I'm going by from what I'm hearing from you. That 70% of men are virgins, and Raw B is contradicting and saying that we're soul snatching though. How could men mostly be soul snatching?
No. I done told you. I done told y'all already. The top 5%. The top 5%. Okay. Shout out, salutes.
You didn't say that the first time.
To the top. No, I've said it before on plenty other streams. There are some men that are soul snatchers. Not all of y'all are soul snatchers. Just like some women are soul snatchers. That's like the top 2%. Not all the women know how to snatch a soul.
Okay, they can't.
So hold on.
The 5% then.
Huh? All right, so this is what
you said most. Wait, hold on. You said most men be soul snatching. But if you're talking about the 5%,
no. I said men usually be soul snatching. The top 5%. I'm sorry. I didn't. If I said most, I didn't mean to say. I didn't mean to say most. Men usually feel like they soul snatching. A lot of men feel like they got it. They don't. There's really only 5% of men that actually be snatching soul. Shout out to the upper echelon. But
all right, so I agree. Listen, I agree with that. But that's look. Hey, some people don't have a problem with falling short.
No. I mean, some people can fall short, but it ain't no fun unless the soul is snatched. Then, you know what? I'm gonna be quiet because I can't be telling y'all too much tricks. But The upper echelon woman.
Never had a
That top
problem there, baby.
2%. That top 2% is gonna snatch your soul and leave you like, oh shit, stop. Don't do that. Ooh. What you. Quit playing. And then when she call you the next day, you'll be like, damn it. What you doing,
Smitty
girl?
funny as shit. What's up, dog? Hey, you ain't lying. I ain't with all that twist and turn and shit, man.
Uncle Roman, I'm not teaching them nothing.
Hey, Smitty, I ain't with all that twist and turn and shit, dog. You ain't lying, bro.
Get that rose up at the nightstand tonight, I see.
Oh,
Hey, it don't take that long for me to get that up out of her.
Use that for what? Who gotta use that?
Take that long for me, shorty.
Hey, wait. Question though. What you guys gonna do for Valentine's Day? I just want to know.
None of your business.
I'm trying to go to Baltimore.
No, I'm just playing. I'm playing.
You know how you know, like whoa.
This conversation has completely went left.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
I'm trying to let Lola be my snack. That's what I'm trying to do.
Guys, this is, but no, okay.
Sign no contract with you, Hinch. Stay in your basement. You already got your child, homie.
What you say?
You got rejected. You got, LeBron blocked you at the goal. You know what I mean?
The field goal.
Ball out of your hand. It's okay.
Lord have mercy.
Let me bring it back to the topic because that's where.
Hold on, Robbie, hold on.
Robbie, don't do that to them. Come on.
Queen, what you saying, Queen?
We ain't saying nothing. You good? You all right? All right, cool. Let's moving on.
Let's bring it back. I done derailed it, so let me get y'all back on track real quick. But the point,
y'all conversation. I ain't worried about what y'all talking about.
You're right.
You ain't Lola.
Good, but the point is,
you ain't worried about what you're saying either. So okay, cool.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be cup of tea right here.
The truth is going crazy.
Hank, please listen. Lola got you. I'll be done broke it down. I'll be done broke it down.
I had, bro.
Lola,
Lola, I never see you flip your hair off so many times like this before. Look at you, the nice little smile. See, I like happy Lola, but Lola's happy, man, makes me happy.
Man, get out of her business.
When is Lola happy?
I thought we was gonna finish this girl's quote unquote.
Thank you,
Miss Lola. Lola, we ain't worried about that list.
Wait, oh my God! I was waiting for Hank to give his take on her thing because I wrote down something for Hank, but I was waiting on Hank to give his take on it. But y'all. Y'all went into the statement that I made about women shooting.
Lola, don't
that was Queen. That was all Queen.
That's how we got sidetracked. That's how we got sidetracked.
No. I did not different.
Hey, where's Stein go at?
I did not take this conversation to where it is now. No, I didn't.
But Lola, the topic was already done.
Say again?
So no, it wasn't.
Yes, it was. The topic was already done.
No, it wasn't.
The third video.
No, he told. Remember, who went first?
Hey, Uncle Ramon, me and Rob B gonna do it after dark one day. We're gonna have a real talk.
Everybody was supposed to go, and he had only got.
We're gonna tell the truth.
And he was next.
Y'all ain't ready.
Huh?
Nobody wasn't tripping over Hank.
Say again.
I said nobody wasn't tripping over Hank.
No, when I'm saying Hank was next, like only one person went to the third round.
Look, Empress said he was going to skip Hank. He said Hank cut him out.
Because that was
I'm not running. Hey, hold on, Robbie. You see what Lola doing? Lola defending her man.
That's right, girl. Stand up. Stand by your man.
But remember, you're not her man to marry. That's what she said.
What you say, Queen?
She said she ain't nobody her man to marriage. So you everybody man.
I have to stay by that. I don't. It's like if you not married to me, you not really.
You ain't nothing to her.
Oh damn, man!
I got paperwork on Lola.
You got the paperwork, shorty.
Wait,
Guys,
hold on for a second. Wait. So, Queen, that was what was the argument about? Because all I heard was about blah, 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 right? It was too many people talking.
Hey, well, if you ain't hear the argument, maybe your ears you're not mature
because I don't understand like multi-woman. Y'all was going all over the place.
When you own one tonight, ain't you, baby?
Go change your headphones.
Queen is
I mean, it would make more sense though. Like, if you're not married to her, then you're not really her.
Yeah, okay.
Hey, you talking about
whatever?
We're
not gonna go there
right now.
Look, just because y'all like to be caged down or whatever to toxic masculinity doesn't mean
Shut up! Please stop. You like to be held down too, so stop playing your stuff.
You like to be held down.
Stop with the BS. Come on.
Come on.
M3 should have told you.
84 take care of boys as a bully, but somebody gonna come into 84 life and they're gonna snatch 84 up and put it down, and he's gonna have to be like, I don't want to hear playing no more.
Not at all. 84 good.
Yes, they will.
84
I'm good, baby. I'm good in the hood. Hold on, Queen. I'm good. I beat myself. I'm a grown man.
Please, when you end up getting snatched up, all I'm saying is just be like, when you come back and be like, Robbie, you was right. That's it.
I'm good. Queen, I got this. Stop talking. I'm good in the hood. Now, M3, Queen, M3 is right. Don't let's call Mrs. M3 up here, all right? Let's call Mrs. M3 up here.
M3, you on another level, shorty?
Yeah.
What level?
Talking about.
Hey, look, I don't put my business out there like that. All right, you know what I mean?
You put it out there when you lied.
Like what?
Yeah, wow.
We're gonna change your name.
What my name gonna be?
Lies.
Hey, done.
Lies.
You done with truth. I don't know what this is.
I mean, 84 swear to God that he'll play a pin, but I promise you, 84 is probably a teddy bear.
Yes, Queen. I have never lied to y'all not one time. You can't say that about nobody else. I haven't lied to y'all not once.
He said the man in his family.
Man, listen, all men got a breaking point. They all got a breaking point.
Salute,
dude.
I'm good in the hood. I'm good in the hood.
I'm good, trust me. Listen, I got
Why should you ever play? Oh, damn, Quantum just says 84 is the opposite from players and pimp. Damn.
Listen, I don't kiss and tell, all right? I'm good. That's all I need to know. I'm good.
Yeah.
No, man, I don't even know why y'all are not business like that. Look, I know that y'all think that we're high value, man, but
I ain't know about
I'm no high value, man. I ain't no Drake, all right? So get off of me,
you
all
just
right?
M3.
Get off of me, all right? Don't make me cross security. Don't make me cross security.
You M3 from around the way.
Get off of me,
Standing at the bus stop sucking on a lollipop.
I thought Rob was good. It is.
Huh?
No, I thought you was bluffing when you was like, why you ain't sleep right now? I ain't know it was 1 o'clock. God damn.
It's late.
Yeah, he got his vampire mode out.
Listen, everybody, I'm just going to give you guys this little gem. Like, you might want to focus in and dial in on some tantric sex. Like, do your research and your homework. You know what I'm saying? Make it last forever or whatever. But ladies, this pimps too. Go and brush your shoulders off. Make that, you know what? Handle your business like grown women. Don't be letting these men snatch your soul, especially if you're not achieving the big O. I'm just saying real quick.
Hey, sometimes, Rob, sis, it's a default.
You need to change your name to extra Raw B.
I'm about to start cutting up. I'm telling you, on the memberships, I'm about to start cutting up and telling these shorties some things because
no, you're not.
These
Yeah.
men
No,
be
you're not.
How you gonna tell her what she gonna do? Remember?
Hey, hey, Queen, don't worry about what we got going on over here.
Remember you said it with your own mouth.
Don't worry about what we got going over here. No, she not.
He can do that. He a man. He can do that.
Don't worry about what we got going on here. No, she not.
Get out of her.
I like how you resting in your femininity, baby. I love that.
Lola, why you smiling, Lola? Lola, why you smiling? Look at the smile. Look at her. Look at the smile.
She's in a good place. She's in a good place.
Get on the smile, Lola. It's all right.
I didn't even say anything. What do you mean?
Hey, she's in a good place right now. She's in a good place. Don't let her be. She's in a good place.
Hey, Smitty, let me know if you want to come up. I'll send the link if we got a cam up, all right?
You ain't got a camera.
Man, listen, y'all be playing games like.
Oh my goodness, y'all.
Everybody be trying to, I don't know, everybody be trying to act like they so tough on these panels. Everybody be trying to act like they don't bring them on. Oh my God, nobody can ever break my heart. Oh my God, nobody can ever snatch my soul. Oh my God, this, that, and the third. And at the end of the day, what goes on behind the bedroom doors is behind the bedroom doors. Like, Hank, you could tell from Hank's face, you could tell from how his lips is set up that he, you know what I'm saying? He be getting the business done to him. That's why he always be up here smiling. I'm not gonna tell you about the ladies. Like truth, that smile that he be having in his pictures, you can tell when he gets it popping. He gets it popping. M3 want to sit there and close the damn camera down. 84 never come on camera. I'm not even gonna comment on M3 because Mrs. M3 not gonna come on my neck. But 84 is always trying to hide off camera. Come on camera, 84. Let me make a quick assessment.
Nah, 84 good.
Queen, you said that like you his boo. Queen, you his boo? Let me mind my business.
No, I'm Hall of Fame's boo.
Oh, I know that's right. That's right, baby. She said, this is my man right here. Yeah.
Queen, did all right, actually. She was talking to Mr. Besson. I mean,
he was
Mr.
talking to me. Man,
Me and Queen was having our own conversation.
Loosen your headphones.
You know I had to interject. Okay?
No, you don't. That's the problem. Stay in a man's place.
We rested in our femininity. We having our femininity conversation right here. We all right.
What up?
Not Capella King. Not Capella.
What's up, Smitty Shorty?
What I do, Smitty?
Uncle Ramon, they don't want to know. They don't want to know.
I had to go in and get up here. You know, I know y'all older gentlemen, but y'all you're capping. We had to get some young meat in here. You know.
Hey, Smitty, so you coming up here to tell us that Shorty made you shake? Sure.
I mean, you know,
off of just talking.
I done dealt with a lot of experienced women.
Hey.
Okay, the majority make you shake. And
not majority, but
I told you it's the upper echelon is 2%. Stop trying to run it up.
look, I done had a few call me while I'm chilling in the basement, and they tell me they coming through. You know what I'm saying? Give me some Oshkosh Bigosh. You know what I'm saying? So,
ooh, we got some brown sugar in here.
So you know, I understand. You know, once you get to a certain age, you know, for your older man, y'all only doing it 1.5 position. Y'all ain't doing the whole book. You know.
That's what the older man can do. All right.
You know what I'm saying? The older man, you know, y'all in the gym pumping weight, but no, you know, y'all ain't doing no running. Y'all ain't on the treadmill. So I understand your heart might not be pumping like it used to when you play football.
Let me put you over here. All right, Smitty. But good to see you, man. Thank you for tuning in to Knowledge and Relationships. Even though you're capping right now, though, but hey, you know, I'm glad that you're here.
Capping?
Yeah, you capping, man.
I'm still in good health. You know what I'm saying? I'm under 30. I know y'all, you know, y'all on the other side of the spectrum.
Shade.
Hey, man, shout out to the OGs, man. We ain't gonna let this young blood hurt our feelings.
I'm saying, but okay, so let me ask y'all a question. Do you feel that your regeneration time is extended because you're older versus a younger man? I think the younger men regenerate quicker.
Hey, Rod, I'm gonna tell you like this.
Look, see, they stumped. They don't even know what you don't.
No,
Why y'all don't know what I'm talking
listen,
about?
I'm gonna tell you like this, and this is true story. I get in trouble because it ain't no quickie. Put it like that.
Look, how you doing
What's
that?
that?
You only hitting it from the back and halfway missionary. How you getting in trouble?
Hey, gotta get it how you get it, shorty. Gotta get it how you get it. Y'all want to do all these cartwheels and shit.
Vaughn, I know that's right. Listen.
They too focused on the actress. Look, man. Just like, keep moving. See, us older people, we stay focused, man. We're on a mission. We got time to do all this performance and shit. You know what I mean?
Hey, look here. I don't care about what y'all talking about. Lola like the way I give it to Lola. Ain't that right, Lola?
Let me tell Smitty something. Let me tell Smitty something. Smitty.
School will make you for.
Let me tell you something. If any of us had your woman, and listen, I'm good enough. Like I said, I already got mine. But if any of us have your woman, she will not be calling you back, brother. I'm telling you that right now. And that's a fact.
You saying that? You saying that?
If being truth, or he had your woman, she will not call you back. And that's a fact.
Hey, shorty, you might have a long dip after I leave.
Oh shit! Salute, Brownie Ellie. Good to see you.
Hey, welcome back, Stan.
Stan, what up?
Man, I thought you was at work.
Yeah, I just had to say something real quick. What's up to Rob B? Mr. King, how you doing? You guys gotta listen to Rob B because what she's saying is some truth. I'm just gonna let you in, guys. Do push-ups because not for the married men. I know you probably got something going on, but that's good to see you and your wife. If you're taking push-ups and squats, if you're taking Viagra, that's coming from your heart down to the, do push-ups. If you're taking Cialis, do squats because that's coming from your thighs to your unit.
Okay, that's for the older men. That's for the older men. Okay.
Oh, that's also for the young. That's also for the young. Cause like for me, shout out to the older ladies that taught me a lot of stuff.
Wait. Stan trying to give you the game, hush.
No, it's just game. You know what I'm saying? Take some CMOS, like let go of your pride. This between your legs. Look, like Robbie, I appreciate Robbie because Robbie will probably understand me better than most of the women on here. Because for me, I messed with grown ladies when I was a kid. I ain't messed with nobody my own age. Them grown ladies, yeah, they taught me some stuff. And yeah, they what somebody put in the snapper. Yeah, I got this is snapper. So I'm proud. I learned a lot from the older women. That turned me out to be a beast. So the older women, they told, I loved it.
Yeah, it's only herbs.
Thank you so much for teaching me these life lessons.
Herbs.
But Robbie, when you teach your class, let me know if you want to hire me as a speaker or want me to volunteer. I don't mind.
You better stop acting up.
Oh, Stan trying to get that bag though. I see,
She better stop acting up. I know that.
Hold on. No, Stan. You talking about some old run down over 65-year-old type nigga. Ain't none of us getting that shit you talking about.
Listen, make sure you drink that peanut punch. Get the Jamaican peanut punch.
Oh, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. My great uncle was 85 years old, and each year, from his wheelchair for 10 years, from the time he was 73 to 85, he averaged at 5 kids a year. And he taught us all as boys, eat peanut butter and drink orange juice. That's what he said. Peanut butter and orange juice. This man in his wheelchair averaged 5 kids a year from the wheelchair. And before that,
about that shit.
I'm saying, but seriously,
I'm good over here. I don't need to think about it. I'm good over here.
Hey, if it's not for you,
I'm about to get you one of them paddles, shorty. I'm about to get you one of them paddles.
The people that's listening, forget the pride. Robbie, you got $1 million, multi-billion dollar business happening. I say go for it because guess what? It's some realness. Learn from people. Let go of your pride. CMOS, peanut butter, orange juice, grapefruit juice, sea moss. What's the other one? If you drink if you blend
black seed oil,
black seed oil. But no, celery and spinach. You'll have clear skin. You'll always look young. You'll be good. There's a lot of stuff that's out there. Eat watermelon. You're good. There's a lot of stuff out here. Let go of your pride. Learn.
Look, Stan. Okay.
Oh yeah, and the paddle, right? And that paddle, there's like you'll be amazed how many women that'll pay you to paddle. So men, don't give that stuff up for free. Sometimes they'll pay you for your services.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get me one of them.
Okay,
he even got his name on that motherfucker.
Okay, hold on, everybody. Hold on. Stan. Okay. Let me just shoot down your statement down, okay?
Oh, here we go.
All this bullshit that y'all talk about, it don't fucking matter. Okay? You know what matters? Being surrounded by beautiful, hot women. That's the solution. Right?
Yeah.
You want to get up, all right?
Yeah.
Be around some hot women. All right?
Yeah.
Stop fucking those ducklings. All right?
But you know what? Last time Robbie was in these panels, you know Robbie
Hold on, Stan. The reason why y'all talking about all this fake remedy stuff is because you're not surrounding yourself with the right women. All right?
Is that what it is?
Where you from?
And then you know what? Your stuff is be going up like da. All right, Stan, come on now. Let's stop all this BS.
No, I can't.
First of all, I mean, I don't.
Robbie brought in the truth. Last time Robbie was up on here, I didn't get a chance to talk to her because I was at work. And she said, and I quote, "Men, if you upset and mad that you want to get flown out, exercise, do all the stuff, and you have same thing happen to you." Now, M3 and 84, y'all know my past.
Oh, okay. That makes
but like M3, but M3 and 84, they know my past. So I was part of them boys Robbie talked about. I got flown out. I got a house. I got all that. So Robbie is on the point. So I hear it. If you guys want to call it fake remedy, you want to, but you end up in the ER later. Take care of yourself. There's natural stuff out there. Handle what you need to handle. I gotta start driving, going to work. Robbie, teach the class.
Yeah,
Lola, you did good. Oh, they were all right, Queen, because full well that Queen. Uncle Ramon, thank you. I mean, like, Queen, your new name is Truth with No Chaser. Queen Truth with No Chaser.
And lies.
Because Queen would give you the truth with no chaser, like prepare. But 84 M3, this was great tonight. Looking forward to next week, Valentine's show.
Yes, sir.
Wait, who's on
Mr. Bryant, you know peanut butter, Mr. Bryant. You stay out that peanut butter jar, Mr. Bryant.
No, you eat the peanut butter. Eat the peanut butter. I'm telling you right now. You eat that peanut butter, it's gonna reduce gallstone, lower cholesterol, reduce infertility.
Eat some ashwagandha.
You stupid.
Memory booster.
Hey, Truth, you gonna hurt him sometimes. You eat that peanut butter.
Hey, what you about to tell me?
Get that ashwagandha root.
No, I was saying
what you about to say in 3 before I leave?
Okay, no.
Nothing important.
No.
She said get an ashwagandha root.
No, the most important thing is to make sure, like, you don't tell Queen that she's the queen of truth. She's the queen of cap. Okay, that's number 1, right? Thank you for reminding me, Capper. And then number 2, right? Okay.
You keep it up. Keep it up. Keep it up with your tight headphones.
Okay,
you need some extenders.
Keep up with my tight headphones. Thank you very much.
Headphones.
Come on, stop cap.
Squeezing your little brain.
No, I was reading the comment. It was a comment from Uncle Ramon. He said that her new name is the Queen of Truth, No Chaser. Like, it's in the comment section. I was laughing. I was like, oh my God, that's true. She'll come in. The Queen of Cat. Hey, Truth, thank you for being part of the chat too. Look at you, like, but Truth, remember, you're good now. Like, don't go back to your evil ways.
Oh, no.
Truth is lurking on the cusp for acting a fool.
He lurking on the dark side always.
Hey, Lola.
So you gonna put me there?
Don't do it,
sis?
too.
Lola, baby, I'm about to step down. I'm gonna miss you.
You know I'm one of a kind, man. I'm a good dude.
Just DM her. You be all right, Hank.
I'm a good dude.
Woo. Hey, Robbie, I'm gonna follow you on Instagram. Okay.
Okay, Hank.
Okay.
Stop it.
But look, Stan.
All right, Robbie.
If you ever
All right,
want to
good people, I'm out here, man. I gotta go.
Mwah.
I'll see y'all later.
Drive
I know
safe.
My man Smitty got the baby on you.
What you about to?
No, I was gonna say, but Stan, right? You know,
I'm done, yeah. I'm done. Smitty, why you ain't come earlier, yo?
hold on for a minute, truth, right? But Stan, right? If you really want to build your stamina game up, look, just come to my class, right? I can teach you how to be like the best monster that you'll ever be, and it's gonna be a trickle down effect, and it's gonna get you all the ways.
You from where? You from where?
I'm from California.
Nowhere.
Hey,
Nah.
he's actually he's talking to me.
California
Okay?
is on some low pro, low fi stuff.
No, M3, I'll take your class too. That thing about learning from you just learn from everybody.
Look, you just need to be a beast, man. I'm gonna teach you how to be the best monster you can ever be.
Dan.
Oh, yes, Queen.
Throwing your money in the trash. Don't take his class.
And Smith,
Please don't take his class. Ain't nobody gonna show up but you.
I'm telling you.
Ain't nobody gonna but you and him. He got a class that ain't nobody there.
I'm gonna set you up for success in the future, so that way when you get
Ain't
old
nobody
like
gonna
me,
be there.
you ain't gotta worry about drops. All
Ain't
right?
nobody gonna be there.
You're gonna be lasting
Ain't nobody
forever,
gonna be
bro.
there.
I can't. Now that's, you know what? Just
Oh my God, y'all
Jamaican peanut
wrong.
punch. It's amazing. That's all I'm saying.
I'll look that up. I'll look up Peanut Punch and Key Peely. I'll follow you too, man. I want you to come on the next on the Times podcast session next week Tuesday if you can.
Yeah, just send me the link.
Okay.
Wait,
I put the link in the back chat for the Jamaican punch.
The what? The Jamaican Punch? Hold on, let me
For
see.
the peanut punch.
That's your YouTube channel?
Anybody got a link for a CMOS?
For which one, sweetheart?
CMOS, because I know a lot of people sell it, but I don't trust
Oh.
everybody.
You know, it's hard for me to find a CMOS because it's just the texture's weird. So I don't know if I'm actually eating a good CMOS or if
Interesting. Okay.
like, see, they got peels. I think I'm gonna try the CMOS peels, but that gel is just it.
Yeah, there's a guy on Instagram that sells the gel.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
What do
And
you
the
like
gummy.
better, the gel or the? Have you tried it in a pill form?
I tried it in a gummy. It was it didn't really taste like anything, but it's so small it was easy to just chew and swallow. You know, it didn't. You know, but yeah, I went to I was in NYC, so I hit up my oil spot, and this guy was selling it, but I didn't take it because I didn't want to take the jar back on the plane.
Yeah.
Oh, Robbie, I just want to say thank you for the recipe. And Queen Forever, thank you. That CMOS stuff, I'm scared because he's supposed to leave it for 72 hours, and I see it grow out, and I'm just like, this look like ballpark Franks. I'm not putting this in my stomach. So yeah, I need my CMOS made.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna hold you. Ballpark Franks is good. Oh my God. Okay. Now that I'm let's go ahead and get on the conversation and shit. What are we talking about? Okay, I'm actually talking about like the actual, like the Franks, the hot dogs, actual hot dogs. Y'all
Nathan, you can't eat that trash, RB.
Now Nathan's is good too, but I'm saying real quick, if you wanna struggle budget, y'all know I'm broke.
You're right about that.
Man, Robbie, we know you balling.
No, I'm broke, baby. I'm broke. I don't got it. But
And Drake gonna cash app you. He good. He got that money. See, every time he come on stream, he in a different room in this house.
Hey, you know, Queen is the queen of capping, right? So I'm just letting you know.
In the brick room tonight.
Not the cap.
Well, look, guys. I know I'm about to dip out, but Best. Yeah, Best dipped out too.
He dipped out.
Well, it says I know, Lola, I know you're scared to close out, so I'm messing with you. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and close out because I gotta get ready for work though.
Yeah, we all do. I'm just slacking, but no, I appreciate it. I like how Stan come in and start shows and then leave and stuff. I don't do doing that.
And then he pop back in.
Just like a Negro, right?
He can go take a nap, come back, and then leave. And I'm always the last one here. I swear to God, I'm gonna get him.
Lola, this is what you need to say, right? You need to just write up like a letter out to him or a text and be like, hey man, I don't appreciate you for not protecting me. Remember, I'm a black woman, so if you're gonna set up a show, you gotta make sure that you bring me with you if you're gonna close out or walk out. You know what I mean?
You don't need him, she got Hank. Hank will protect her, right? He might not got the papers.
I mean, you see, where's Hank now? Hank already left.
Yeah, because she playing hard to get.
And she just smiling at him like,
That's why you need a paddle for every situation in life.
Oh wow. You gonna beat up?
See, y'all got kinks. That's what y'all got. Y'all got kinks.
We got kinks.
Kinks. What's the difference between a paddle and a hand?
You don't know the difference between a paddle and a hand?
Layers of wood.
I'm asking you what's the difference between a paddle and a hand?
I
got some big hands.
Hold on. I got 3 belts in martial arts, right? If you don't know the difference between a hand and a paddle, I'll show you the difference. Just make a mistake with me. See what happens.
You from Baltimore?
I'll be like, I'm gonna break that down.
Lord, you from Baltimore?
Yes.
Oh yeah, I know you don't know how to use them belts.
Oh, you think I'm talking about those kind of belts? Oh no, I ain't talking about that.
Oh, I know what belt you talking about. Look, I ain't scared of that either.
Yeah, none of it. If you don't know the difference between a hand and a paddle,
just make sure you crack the baby oil first before you bring the belts up.
Nah, I ain't cracking no oils, man. No oils.
Struggle streaming, hold on.
Me no crack oils.
Y'all so silly. I know y'all get sick of me. Y'all be like, damn it, that Ruby comes up here and she destroys the whole panel.
You ain't destroying nothing, Robbie. Look. By the time you come out, the panel already went way low. You know what I mean? We just coming at the aftermath.
It did go left though. Like I'll be honest with you, it did go left. But I mean, you know how we get on here. Me and Stan be up here cutting up most of the time, but I don't know when it don't go left.
Yeah.
On February 29th.
You said
I think truth be told, I know you guys are out like in the East Coast, so we still got that West Coast energy, but y'all be ready to fall asleep. So, and you know how it is, when it's past like your bedtimes.
I mean, listen. I keep saying, G, y'all cannot get me frustrated when I about anything about my city. Okay, y'all cannot do me like that.
I don't even talk about your city like that. I'm just saying, you know. You know me, Lola. I would never try to get you frustrated.
Y'all be trying. Y'all be trying.
And you be smiling too, though, which I like that.
What you mean? Here's the thing, y'all don't like when men mean mug. Y'all don't like when women be mean mugging, or let's say the rusting bitch face. But then, that
what?
Y'all be trying to pull it.
Mm-hmm.
See, Lola, you so happy you can't even finish your sentences, though. But it's all good, though.
Oh, okay.
Good night.
It's fine. It's fine. And wait a minute. I know you ain't. Are you smoking right now? Hookah.
Yeah, you know what it is?
What are you smoking? Like, what is that?
Hookah.
Okay. What is that?
Flavored tobacco.
Okay. Flavored tobacco. Okay. Cigarettes.
Yes,
okay.
What you got to say about that? What you got to say about that?
We was talking earlier about people that smoke and stuff, and people was giving their opinion, and I just wanted to know what was that, if that was vaping or whatever that was. Yeah.
Would that be a turn off for you?
Who you asking?
The only person that's running their mouth right now.
Huh?
I said the only person that's running their mouth right now. That's who he asking.
Okay, if he's talking to me, is that a turn off for me? I just never dealt with a man that smoked. That's just never been something I've done. I don't know why. I've just never met a man that smoked with me. I've never dealt with that.
So did Smitty disappoint you or something? Because I mean, did Smitty disappoint you?
What you mean? He disappointed me. I asked him what was he doing. Like
I'm just saying, because I was just asking if you had like any expectations or something that was crushed.
Well, we ain't paying her we ain't paying her no attention.
All right, you guys. Lola, thank you for an awesome show. Robbie, thank you for coming up. Smitty, thank you for coming up as well. All right, tune in next time. All right, peace. Hey. Oh wait, no, you have never mind. You have your show next Friday, right?
Yeah, next Friday.
Okay.
But I have the Black Files, I think, coming up this coming Sunday.
Okay, so stay tuned for that. It's going to be on Mr. Intellectual SoapBox show. But anyways, you'll know. Follow us like on our IG. And you'll find out. All right, everybody, peace.
Knowledge and relationships